Boom!
Boom.
All right, it's time for Fans of Something Alive 7. It's going to be Huckin-tastic. Oh yes.
I see
Oh
what
yes.
you did there.
I am really excited for this particular episode because we have somebody who I've been a fan of his channel for quite some time. I introduced you to his channel, and you even said that you're a fan of him. And specifically those trivia nights. Those trivia nights are the thing that you kind of gravitate to, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for trivia.
They're great. And it's HUCK'S Pop Culture Cafe is on the program tonight. Yes, I called it a program. And I can't wait. So without further ado, let's not dilly-dally. Let's bring this Huckin guy in. I'm done with the switching the F and the H around. Let's bring Huck in here. Here we go.
What's going on, people? It's gonna be fantastic, y'all.
There we
I
go.
had to make some sort of splashy entrance. What can I say?
No, I love it. I love it. Like you were doing the thumbs up. You were like, we're ready to
Just
rock.
like, don't worry, I'll get in the chair. He left. It's over.
No, I like that you know how StreamYard works, so it makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
But yes, this is Huck. In case anybody doesn't know, but I have a feeling if you're watching this, you do know who Huck is. He is the man, the myth, the legend. We're going to do the thing that Ken over at Mid-Level Media does. We're going to bring him up and let him introduce himself. How do we?
All right. Well, hey, guys, it is I, Huck, from HUCK'S Pop Culture Cafe. Look, I just have this silly little channel that, look, the things is lighting up over here. People just reaching out, wanting to talk to me all the time. So damn popular, it hurts. So not really. But yeah, I do all kinds of fun stuff here. I do box office breakdowns, Blu-ray hunts. We've got unboxings, movie reviews. Let's see what else. Yeah, I got my morning shows every Tuesday morning, and of course trivia contest, which I do every other Monday night, which leaves me open for this Monday night, which was very excellent timing. And then of course I have my A to Z challenge out right now. It is so fun, guys. If you have not tested yourself, go to your collection and try to pick one movie for each letter of the alphabet and one numerical choice and see how you do. Because some of your favorites just aren't going to make it. So that's what we're all about, y'all. Let's have fun.
Yeah. So speaking of that, let's just talk about that really quickly. We haven't uploaded ours yet because I haven't edited it yet.
Oh, okay.
But it is filmed. It's 100% filmed. It's ready to rock. Just got to put it in that editing machine and take out all those,
Uhs,
and
silence.
all that crap. But I mean, it really was kind of difficult.
It was hard.
It really was. Really so good challenge.
Well, now, so because there's two of you, how did you sort of come to did you get to say, okay, every other one, you get to make the choice, to be fair, right? How did you?
So ours is going to be a little bit longer. I'm going to really try to trim it, but it's basically, we have two separate.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
I like that.
Our choices of movies are a little too different.
Yeah.
That's why I was wondering. Yeah, because of course they would be.
So, but no, I mean, we thought about maybe filming two different videos. That way it's like my thing, her thing. But then we were like, let's just put it on one video. Spoiler, we kind of used a cheat that you didn't mention there, because I've noticed everybody that's doing the challenge is sort of tweaking it a little bit.
Yeah, right. To their liking.
So the way we did it was, Haley doesn't really collect physical media, so she wanted to use the pops as a thing. So like if there was a movie that had a pop associated to it, she pulls out the pop. So
that's pretty fresh, man. I'm digging it.
So that'll probably be up tomorrow. So we'll tag in.
Yeah, I tell you, a bunch have just been suddenly popping up today. I've been having a blast watching everybody's video. I'm like, look at them go, man. I love seeing what people pick. There's definitely a couple that are popping up in almost everything. You'll see A Quiet Place a lot, and you'll see Predator a whole bunch, and so there are some definite favorites, but not too many. For the most part, everyone has ironically, there were 2 dodgeballs.
Ooh, 2
in it, Tim. It's hilarious.
All right, so let's get into some of the comments before we get chatting here. We got Caroline saying hello to everybody.
Hello.
Hey, we got Huck in here.
What's up, Huck?
Jared Runner. Jared. Tony. Yep. We all know Tony.
Going on, Tony.
We got Laren.
Hello.
I love how he just talks to us like Huck isn't here.
Well, see you later.
Laren, you do know Huck's the guest, right?
It's quite all right.
So there's yep, we got everyone saying hey to everybody. We got Mizzy. Again, what the heck? Huck is the guest.
Hey y'all.
Oh, there we go. Mizzy's making up.
What's up, Mizzy?
Saying hey to everybody. Yeah, it's good to see everybody in the chat. It's good to see everyone. What's up, Tony? Tough loss yesterday. I don't know what the hell happened. Oh, football. I think they're talking about football.
Yeah, football. Yeah. I only follow one team, so that's it.
And it's the Patriots.
New Orleans Saints. Now, New Orleans Saints, baby. I'm a Louisiana boy originally.
That's one more team than we follow. So. But yeah, football's fun.
Yeah.
I know, Mizzy. Not a good start, but it was just the first game. All right. Michael Hubbard.
Yeah.
Hey,
he's a cool dude. He's been following me for a long time, so I'll give him a hey. Hey, what's up, Michael?
What's going on?
Howdy ho.
Yeah, so everybody send some questions, some comments, concerns. If you are doing HUCK'S challenge, but you don't have a channel that you put out content on, maybe just send your ABC through the chat. We'll get looking at that. But so okay. One of the things that we absolutely love about your channel is the trivia nights, right?
Okay.
The trivia nights. Was that a hard thing to come up with, or was it sort of just like a no-brainer?
No, I've always wanted to do trivia. I love trivia. Like whenever my wife and I go out, if there's like a trivia night somewhere, we're like getting totally excited. And then we also try to see like one time we went out, we played with, it was the two of us and our daughter. And then these other teams, and you can tell they got like names like, the throat chokers. And I'm like, whoa, the throat chokers, so some people like mean business and, those people probably go like every week, married with kid. I go once a couple of years, So, but I've always liked trivia. I used to have game night at my house all the time, like years ago. But there was like a thing, like every Thursday night, people would come over, and it got so popular that I bought one of those wheels, and you could spin the wheel, right, just to figure out what you were going to play because we wanted it to be fresh each week. And if we just kept picking the same game, it wouldn't be as fun. So we would let the wheel decide, and yeah, so trivia has always been around, man. But making the game, now that's a different story.
No, 100%. Like do
you come up with the questions yourself, or do you like get inspiration online?
No, the only time I go online is when I do the old "we're going to the web," and then that's the only time I go to the web. The rest I just sit. I'm like, and sometimes I'm like, ask my daughter, Brooke, give me something about a movie, or ask my wife, and sometimes that'll crop up as a multiple choice question. But all the ones that are like pick the image or do the 1-2 where you combine the two images to make a title or the sound bites, all that's me. So at a certain point, I might start like, inviting fellow YouTubers to assist me. It's like, look, if you guys got some stuff, I'm running out, But yeah.
Like the production value, like just associated to it, and I know that you have to kind of use because it's StreamYard you use, right? StreamYard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I know you have to upload all of that and keep track of it all, and it's wild watching it. It's wild.
Yeah, I figured a creative way around. Like I hadn't used it this way before, but I use the share button instead of uploading all of that to StreamYard. It's all two files. It's one long, almost like a slideshow, right? All those things that are just stills, I open in preview and they're all there. So it's like 30 of them. And I just use the down arrow and I just keep going to the next one. So I'm just sharing that window until those are over. And then when I go to do the sound clips, it's just I'm sharing the video file. And that's it. So yeah, that's how it's done. Magic, y'all. Shapoof.
No, look, I absolutely like not to keep just like, kissing ass here. Like
kiss away, baby.
It's just okay. So look, and this is funny because I had I was going to bring this up and then I just saw Durant popped in. I when we had James from 20th and 21st Movies on, I compared you to Durant. How like I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are related. Like you could be his like goofy older like uncle or something. Like
hot chicken nuggets dipped in barbecue sauce. There it is. How's that,
right?
Dave?
Like I love the similarities between, because you guys are the more like entertaining, you know what I mean? Dave and Huck are the more entertaining, and then there's everyone else. It's
the charisma.
It must be our background, you know. I mean, even when I was in Louisiana, I did stand up out there, and then I came out to California. Everything about me since I could walk or whatever has been about movies and entertainment. My only jobs in my life have been at drive-ins was my first job, and then the cinema, no surprise, was my second job, and then I was manager at 3 video stores after that. Like it's all been movie, and then when I moved out here, it's just been production. So that's what I do now is I edit. So that's why you see a little bit of gliss here and there because I've been doing that for 20 or something years. So
I absolutely love it. There he is right there. I should have won. I want recount.
That's right. Dave threw his hands up. Oh, no way. I know, Dave. Look, there's going to be a redemption episode coming soon. So if you want in, grab a seat. You're at the table.
You should do like a bracket.
Then
see who's the best, the real trivia master.
I think that's what I'm leading to with this. So I feel like sort of, season 1 is wrapping up, right? And so now that I've hit 10 episodes, which is, that's like Disney Plus right now. All their stuff's 10 episodes long, right? And because it's also every other week, because it takes so long to produce one of those. That I think now it's time to do the brackets and find out, and then we'll get the winner of the winners and the winner of the losers, and then they'll battle out and they'll take home the belt. Why don't you be Ken again? Ken's just going to take home too many damn belts. Come on. Yeah. Save some belts for other people. Or not.
When you said Disney Plus, my mind went, okay, She-Huck.
She-Huck! Yeah, I'd watch that.
She-Huck.
I like
She-Huck. Man, I love it. I love it. DNA test now. Going on the Maury show. Is Maury still around? Does Maury still do Maury shows?
I mean, I think he's around, but he's not doing nothing. Dave, if you and I went out and did shopping one day, I think the store would just shut down. It'd be too much for one venue. But I'm down to do it.
There we go. Everyone's saying, hey. Oh, and Mizzy, I like the challenge. Just watch Sue's all horror A to Z.
Yeah.
All horror?
It was all horror. It was so good. And Mika did it too. Mika didn't make a video, but Mika posted it on her Instagram, and she did the stacks of her pics. They were awesome too. She has that Blackula double feature. It's like, I think it's Blackula, and what's the other, like Scream, Blackula, Scream, and that was her cheat for the bees.
Okay.
I was like, oh damn, that's so good. Yeah.
All horror A to Z. I could do that one.
Yeah, well, because a lot of yours were horror
based.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So, we got Joe Richards. Look at that avatar. Wow. Hello, people.
Whoa.
They cut me out of that She-Hulk twerking, and then Tony, She-Huck.
She-Huck.
In between
I twerk right now, but it can break the internet. I'm gonna hold off.
Well, when we had again James on, I never thought I would ever hear James 20th and 21st say twerking, and that was a highlight of that episode, getting him to say twerk.
Well, but the breaking of the internet would be for him to actually twerk. That would have been something.
Yep.
Imagine.
Challenge out. Let's go, James.
All right, so when we reached out to Huck, one of the because you're like the perfect guest to have on this, because you're that in between that's perfect. Like you're not too physical media and not a lot of pops, or too pops and not a lot of physical media. You're like that perfect balance that we've been looking for.
You're what we aspire.
Okay, we'll see.
Right? Because
what's that, Haley?
Oh, you are what we aspire to be.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Yeah. Nice. So like our early guests were strictly Funko. They had like no movies whatsoever. And now lately we've just had guests that are strictly movies. So this is the perfect sweet spot. So do you remember what your like what your first Funko was, or that's like no way?
I was gonna say lucky number 7.
It's funny though, because I found out that when you start collecting Funkos, there's this thing that they say. What is it like the Funko 100? When you hit 100, that means you're addicted or you're in trouble. And I was like, oh, I'm never gonna have 100. And then one day I hit that 100, and I was like, oh shit, I got 100.
How long have you been collecting?
Hold on, one question.
Sorry,
one question.
sorry.
He's trying to remember his first Funko.
I have so much. I guess they kind of go hand in hand.
I want to. Why do I feel like maybe I should call my wife and she'll probably know. Maybe it was she's coming a Star Trek Funko, like Captain Kirk.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Is it the one where he's sitting?
I've got that. No, this would have been an older one.
Okay.
So, or a Superman Funko, because Superman's my favorite superhero.
Okay.
So it might have been a Superman. Yeah. Oh, dang it. Something like that.
Yeah, drive you up a wall.
Do you know what it is? My wife's like looking at her stuff. Yeah. I'll just say that. You won't know.
Yeah, exactly. And then what was your question?
I asked how long.
How long have you been collecting?
Probably just 2 years.
Wow.
I want to say. Yeah. Is that long or is that not long?
Well, no, because I was going to say, how many do you have total? Because I was watching one of your older videos and because you were doing the reorganizing and you had the section where you were trying not to block off the AC.
Very good. Let's see.
Well, do you have the Funko app? Because you can actually keep track of them all. You can like list them.
I do. Well, I don't have the Funko app, but I have an app that actually scans all my Funkos. Okay. But at one point, I may have just started scanning them. I don't know if I scanned them as I bought them, so it wouldn't necessarily tell me which was first.
Gotcha. But just like a rough estimate, like maybe what, 110, 120?
How many? Yeah, that's a really good estimate. I would say that's pretty close. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, because I want to say the thing is, I'm sort of a collector of too many things. So I'm also. Let's see. Do you have anything nearby?
See, what did I say? He was going to slide at one point. He was going to slide.
So this is a dorky representation. I have much cooler versions, but I collect Migos, right? These Migo figures. And here's old Greg Brady from the Brady Bunch. Look, he's got the idol on his chest and stuff. And so when I've done a video where I've customized all the Star Trek guys. So Migo released all the Star Treks, from the original show in their original outfits, but only Kirk and Spock in the movie outfits. So what did I do? I bought a ton of Kirks and Spocks, took the outfits off, put them on the other cast members. So now I've got 2 sets of the original cast in movie attire and original attire. So those are custom made. So Look at that. Look at me. I'm like sewing stuff, poking my finger and stuff. I'm like, this ain't my jam. Especially the Uhura, right? Because when you got Uhura, the girl dolls are much skinnier. And so I'm putting like a Spock costume on her. So I literally had to turn it inside out, stitch it a little bit tighter, get that little hourglass going.
Wow.
Now she's hot.
When it's your passion, that's incredible.
Yeah, you should look at that video. That's a very interesting one for me. I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing, but let's go. And then it made me.
Sorry, one of my favorites is the Funko HQ because that's 100%.
Oh yeah,
like I was telling you, that's 100% bucket list item just to go out there and to get yourself like Funkoized.
Mm-hmm.
Insane.
Oh yeah, yeah. When we went there, that was so much fun because that was my birthday, and that's also kind of when I started. Is like maybe prior to that birthday, so it was around Christmas. Maybe I started getting into it, so I didn't have a ton yet. So when my birthday hit, I'm like, I know what I want for I said, don't buy me anything. I just want to go to the Funko store and I want to shop and I'll do a video while I'm there. So I'd get like content for the channel and I'll just nerd out and just, got it. That place was so amazing. And yeah, so that's when I picked up this little Marilyn Monroe jam right here that you can only get at that store. And I'm like, well, if you're going to get something at the Hollywood store, it should be a Hollywood icon. And then, so Marilyn Monroe, y'all.
Made sense. Did you keep your box or did you get rid of your box?
Oh, for the me?
Yeah, for you.
I kept the boxes here. So here's the Huck Funkos, the Hunkos, the Huckos,
the Hunkos.
So back in the day, I used to be a DJ. So you can get 3. I'm like, well, then it's my birthday. I'm getting 3. And if you, oh, good, there you go. So if you look, I've got like a, let's see, it's a microphone in my hand and then like a baton or like a small lightsaber or something. So those are and you get all these accessories free, but you also can get sunglasses or not, and they don't count as an accessory. So just get sunglasses. Now you got 3 accessories. So I got, dope looking sunglasses, DJ Huck. And then and then because I'm a James Bond fan, I had to get look sharp in a tuxedo, y'all. So I got HUCK'S with a cell phone, because you got to be rocking, ready to roll with your cell phone. And then I just wanted one that just looked like old Huck. So here he is. I do have the box, but he hangs out here on the desk, holding a gamer controller and a Starbucks cup, which ironically I don't do anymore. But but there it is. So those are the Funkos.
And I was gonna say that one actually looks like you. Like some of the the other ones, like that one. Looks
the hair came off. That really looks like me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that one looks like you.
Yeah. I mean, and that's things you can pick the color of the hair. So I went as orange as I could find. And then I'm like, oh, it's kind of got the swoop over it. It's kind of how my cut is. And there's all kinds of styles and colors. So it's really cool putting one of these together.
That's what I'm saying. And it's not like it wouldn't be the same if I were to say, okay, Huck, you live out in California. Next time you go to Funko HQ, can you maybe pull me up on FaceTime and I can assemble it over FaceTime? It's not the same. You don't ever want to do that. You want to do it in person. Yeah.
I mean, sure, that is true. You could, but there's something super enjoyable, that tactile experience about picking and even when it comes down to the clothes. Because sometimes it just doesn't nail it. I thought this was okay. It's a black t-shirt and I have literally these kind of shorts, but I don't wear flip-flops. But there was nothing that had shorts and sneakers. So you make concessions. You're it's all right, it's Huck on going to the beach.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I think Huck needs me and Mizzy on his trivia night. Just saying.
All right.
Viewer trivia.
Do you hold on. Do you know Laren? Have you seen Laren before?
Laren's a new name to me.
Okay, Laren's a great guy. He's been on a bunch of Dave's Patreon streams.
Okay.
So,
here's what I got.
He's always in our chat.
Yeah, definitely think about Laren at some point, because.
All right, so Laren, this is what I got right here. This is the Pop Culture Cafe book. Look at notebook, baby. And this is my future players right here. So we're writing you down, Laren McMullen. Just saying.
Laren and Mizzy. He's saying Laren and Mizzy.
All right.
Just a suggestion. Mizzy, we've just recently met. Mizzy's great, but we've known Laren for a while, and he's actually pretty damn knowledgeable when it comes to movies. So.
Well, does that mean I get to make it harder for you?
Yeah, make it harder. Make it harder on Laren.
I want to see him stumped.
Hell yeah, Laren. I'd be down. Give people who don't have a channel a try. LOL.
I've had a couple of people on who don't have channels. So yeah.
Heck
yeah. I try to do that. If anybody just wants to play, let's go.
Let's go. Huck, please tell me you're wearing Jurassic Park pants and socks.
Well, I would if I was wearing pants. But, I can't.
Is he wearing a Jurassic Park Hawaiian shirt?
Yes, it is. Look at that. Yeah, you go full screen on this bad boy. Look at that. Yeah, I'm covered up. See, look at that. Look at all that JP merch. It's right. It's right.
Love it. What else do we got here? Who remembers the first Blu-ray they ever bought? For me, it was Sam Raimi's The Evil Dead. All right. Huck has an answer.
Because Rocky is my favorite movie of all time, I would not start collecting Blu-rays until that was released. And the first two I remember buying, because I love this other movie, was Rocky and The Fifth Element. Not that that's my second favorite. It's just I love The Fifth Element, and it was there. But I made sure when the guy started grabbing, I'm like, hold it. And I put Rocky in front of Fifth Element so that Rocky was technically beeped first, Yeah. It's like, oh, damn, he rung up Fifth Element. I'm going to have to have you cancel this thing, bro, because you gotta ring up Rocky first. He's like, just take your movies.
Oh man, so, Rocky. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to honestly, I have no clue what my first Blu-ray would be.
Like,
I have no idea. And you don't collect Blu-rays, so what was your first Blu-ray?
Well,
What was the
Should
first?
be easy.
What was the first movie you rented at Blockbuster? Oh, wait,
Oh Lord.
hey, that was still around.
it was still around.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, God.
she's 21, so I'm thinking like maybe it wasn't around when
It was still around.
it was still around.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
did you-
don't de-age her that much yet. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
God, like I'm a baby.
Oh man, no, but I seriously don't. I don't remember. I'd love to know though what it was.
Yeah, go back in time.
Yep.
Gotta go back in time.
As long as it's in Jurassic Park 3.
Oh, the
Hey.
shirt.
Hey, easy on the JP3 hate. Well, I think they're specifically highlighting because Tony at Tony's Movies and More, he did a pretty infamous Jurassic Park 3 live stream. And did you catch that, Huck?
I haven't caught it yet. I'll have to catch it on replay. I love Jurassic Park 3 though. I don't know what the deal is. I think it's a fun ass movie.
All I know is Durant, he like gets like pretty damn drunk and he does like wild crap on there. Wild crap. That's all I'm gonna say. There we go. Oh damn. I'd say maybe T2 or Dodgeball Blu-ray. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Terminator 2 makes sense for Dave.
Back off.
Kitten Paws. I think the first ones were Captain Kirk, then Superman, then one of the James Bonds.
Yes, that's my wife, Yellow Kitten Paws. She's guessing my Funko Pops, and those would be very valid. Like not remembering, it's quite possible any or all of those was the first one.
Have you seen they have a Superman the movie, Lois and Superman flying together 2-pack?
Oh yeah, it's nice,
right?
I don't have it, but it's pretty sweet. That's my favorite. I mean, Superman the movie is one of my all-time favorite movies. Chris Reeves still, to me, set the bar for anybody playing a superhero. You know, if you're half as good as Chris, you'll be great. That's why I think like Hugh Jackman and then Robert Downey and Chris Evans, I think fit into that same Christopher Reeve bubble of playing superheroes.
No love for Henry Cavill.
I like Henry, but because they haven't written his, he's yet to play the Superman I want to see him play. Although he started to become that at the end of Zack Snyder's Justice League. And then I'm like, we're finally there. We're there. We're right where we need to be. And it's all done. I'm like, come on. So I do like Henry, but I really think for me personally, the first Man of Steel, yes, it's great if you don't really care too much about the canon of Superman because he's just so dark and like, it's just, I don't know. It's not the Superman I was looking for in Man of Steel.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's a divisive film. We're not superhero people like whatsoever, but that's a pretty divisive film, right? Man of Steel.
It is. Yeah. There's some people who absolutely love it. So, and I wouldn't say that I hate it. It's just not my favorite Superman. In fact, personally, I think this is a hot take. I like Brandon Routh better than Henry Cavill because I think Routh has some charm to him that resembles Chris Reeve. But I also think he got jacked, right? I think he was also saddled with a rehashed script. Like Bryan Singer was such a lover of Superman. Instead of coming up with kind of his own kick-ass Superman, he's like, well, let me just kind of retell Chris Reeves thing. It even has the same ice, Fortress of Solitude and, all the same trappings of Chris's, which is nice because it ties them together. But it also failed because it wasn't its own movie. Like we shouldn't have had Lex again, and we should have had a new supervillain. It's like Superman's got a great cadre of villains, just like Batman. And
I was gonna say it's the same thing with the new Batman movie. They just shoehorn Joker in at the end there just to please everybody because we need more Joker, right?
We don't, but we don't.
Mizzy, I think responding to Laren's question. I don't, Laren. This is Huck's wife, and I am talking about his Funko collection.
Yeah.
The Tiki Man. I loved the Brady Bunch as a kid.
Right. That's when he fell and hit the rock hammer. He thought he was drowned and dead.
Yeah. Are you because I don't think I've seen a single episode of the Brady Bunch.
Oh, Brady Bunch?
No.
Well, that's from a different era, you younglings.
Yep.
We used to have, because we had like the season DVD collections of Full House. We also had the Brady Bunch.
Okay.
So you've seen some.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Have you seen that one with the idol? It's very popular. It's one of the most famous.
I'm sure I have. Long ago.
Homework.
100%. 100% favorite TV show of all time is Full House. Like that's my.
Is
I know
it?
that, yeah, and yeah, that's it. But
No. I mean, I like that. Like I love that everyone has something different. I just kind of love that your thing is Full House. I think that's a jam, you know?
Yep. And okay, so we saw Bob Saget less than 48 hours before he died.
No way.
Yep. He came to this is back when we were living in Florida. We went to see him in Orlando
The Hard Rock.
on January 7th, and then on January 9th, he passed away.
Wow. So you got to see one of his last things. That's pretty special.
Yep.
That's great.
And
yeah, my wife used to actually work at the Laugh Factory, and he performed a couple of times there too. And she said he was great. He was such a cool guy, you know, funny as hell.
Oh, he's so good. He's so good. Like the first time I saw him a total of 3 times. The first time I saw him in Jacksonville, Florida, I caught him after the show as he was trying to get into his like black Escalade to leave. I was like, Bob. And he stopped. He turned around. He came out and he signed my Full House DVD box set.
No way.
Yep. And
is that nearby? You cannot tell a story like that.
Okay. It's in the, like, I'm going to go get it. 1 second.
Get it.
You're going to go get it.
All right, what's up, baby?
All right. This is our time. So about that Eddie guy.
Yeah. is that his real? If he takes the hat off, does his hair come off?
Does his hair come off? It's a toupee.
See, I feel weird. Hang on. Let's see. I feel like everyone's like, it's like hat night. I gotta pick a hat. Let's see. I got Stranger Things. I'll wear my Stranger Things hat.
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
And look on the inside of it, it's got like Stranger Things stuff.
That's really cool. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Pat, I got this. We were in New York for Christmas, and it was horrible. It was like it was cold as hell. Everything was closed. We had like tickets, dude. We had tickets to go to the Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. While we were there, it closed because of COVID. I'm like, oh. And then we found one other thing that was happening. And then we bought tickets for that because the guy said, oh, yeah, this one isn't going to close because of COVID. 4 hours later, I get a ding on my phone and says, your thing is canceled.
Oh,
so like all these events we wanted to do. So we went looking around and there was a Stranger Things themed store there. So I got like a t-shirt, got the hat. I got a thing of Big League Chew gum.
Wow,
I don't know how old that is, but I don't know. Oh, that reminds me. I can open it now. I told my daughter I wouldn't open it until she got her braces off. She got her braces off a couple weeks ago. Crack that thing.
There we go.
Chew some
I remember
gum.
that.
All right. So this one is actually out of print. It's like if you buy Full House, the complete series now, you get a semi version of this. You don't get the roof. So it came
Look at that.
It came in this thing, right? Where the roof pops off.
Sweet.
And then all the DVDs are right in there.
Oh, that is rad. Look at that.
And then right there, Bob Saget signed it.
Yes.
And
you just happen to have that with you, praying to the almighty autograph God that you would get that?
Yeah. Like when I got the tickets to his show, I was like, I'm 100% bringing this just in case.
That's
and
very
so
cool.
This was sitting on my lap the whole show.
I just holding it. Bob Saget.
And I got front row tickets to that show. And I mean, his shows were always pretty affordable, which is one of the good things about him. Like today, I just found out Adam Sandler's coming to Savannah in November, and we're 100% getting tickets to see the Sandman.
Wow, I didn't know he was doing stand-up.
He still does it, yeah.
Wow, that's very cool.
Looking forward to that, and so the scary thing about this is, right, so we saw Bob January 7th, January 9th, he dies, he passes away. When did we see Gilbert Gottfried?
On his birthday.
We saw Gilbert Gottfried on his birthday this year.
Uh-huh.
And then like what, a couple months later, Gilbert Gottfried dies.
It was like a month.
So what are you saying? You have some sort of like death curse when you go see, all right, don't go see Steve Martin. Don't go see.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm scared to see Sandler. Like,
Right?
Be warned when we show up.
Like you were like, we should wear hazmat suits. Like,
Right. Protect your comedian at all costs.
I am scared to see him. But anyways, I digress. Love Bob Saget. Miss him in like immensely. And that was a shock beyond belief.
Oh, yeah. Very.
So
Durant's like, don't see Adam Sandler.
say Adam Sandler. Oh, okay. I'm going to try to catch us up here. Hi, Durant Cinema. I know, right, Laren? Throwing a curveball. Hey, Huck's wife. The custom pops are pretty cool, Huck. Yep.
Thanks.
Those Huck pops are cool. What would you be holding as pops? What would you be holding as pops, Ed and Haley? Oh, what would we? Oh, like the accessories?
Yeah.
Because I don't know what all the accessories are.
Yeah, I'd probably be holding that Starbucks cup.
Right.
Oh, Starbucks cup?
Well, the one.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. Pull it up again. Because I didn't see that one. Hold on. Let me.
See, he's right there in that hand, right there. He's got the Starbucks cup. Hey, let's see. There you go. Look at that.
There we go. Okay. And does it actually have the Starbucks logo on it?
Oh no, I mean I just say because it's just a coffee cup.
Okay.
But you know, if you're a Starbucks lover, your brain tells you that's a Starbucks cup. Actually, if this were me, this would be a coffee bean and tea leaf cup because that was my jam. I like coffee bean and tea because I like tea more than coffee. So, and I found that coffee bean and tea leaves tea was better than Starbucks tea. So
here we go.
And they also have, this is like totally nerdy. They have like those little ice pellets at Coffee Bean, which I think are just so much better than those giant cubes that Starbucks have. Because those are kind of like teeth breakers. Whereas like the little ones almost kind of crumble when you start chewing them.
Yep.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So yeah, probably a coffee cup or do they have a camera? Like, do they have a camera?
That's a good question. I know they got cell phones, microphones. I don't remember if they had a camera. I would think they'd have a camera. That's a pretty popular like thing for people to carry around.
I'd probably be holding a camera or something, flip it the other way.
Yeah.
Like this kind of thing.
Yeah. Selfish. Well, then you could at least get the cell phone thing and make that your camera and phone.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I got it. I want Funko to expand. I want them like to have more stores than in just California and Washington. Like I want there to be like, why aren't they in New York? Well,
that is surprising that they don't have more. I mean, it's always busy. I wouldn't say always packed, but it's always busy. Yeah. And when they open on the weekends, it's really busy. Like if you saw the video, which I know you saw the video, I mean, that thing, I had to wait almost 45 minutes to get in. But once I got in, you know, you could stay in until you're done.
But that was also during COVID, right? Like during the height of it kind of deal?
It was. Yeah, because we had masks on. Yeah. So you could still go out, but you had to be masked. So,
which I thought that was really cool. That there's I forget what person it was, but there was like the massive Funko Pop that had the face mask on.
Oh, it was Dwight from off The Office.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Dwight. I
was like, how'd they do that? Like,
I know that was great.
Like that was genius. Huck, do you love Jurassic Park 3?
Why are we still talking about Jurassic Park?
Is that a bait? Is he baiting me? What do you say, Mizzy? I like Jurassic Park 3. I don't know if I love it, but I certainly like. I don't know why. First of all, as a kid, I freaking love pterodactyls. You know, like, and then in this one, they're not even called that. What are they called? They're like pterodons or something. Or
yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
It's not a pterodactyl. It's just like brontosaurus. They don't have that anymore. They're brachiosauruses. You know, when I grew up, they were always brontosauruses. You know, but yeah, I mean, just to see those, you know, land on the thing and come at the guy, I'm like, holy yeah, there they are. And that dude's like, you know, parachuting and it snatches him. Yep. Hell yeah, that was that was it.
And then like they start picking at him or something in the water. Man. Look, that was
Like, so as far as dinos go, I thought it was really good. Maybe the story wasn't as good as 1 or 2, but you know, look, we kind of go to see dinos. Maybe some of the new movies are lacking a little bit of
the dinos.
But they had locusts.
Plenty of locusts, my friend. If you are a Locust Clone Baby fan, that is the movie for you.
Yeah, we saw that. So we moved here not that long ago from Florida. That was the first movie we saw in theaters in Georgia. Was freaking Jurassic World Dominion. What a letdown! What a letdown.
Although I still think it had moments because I love that cast so much. I got the feels when they showed up, and there were moments that I was having fun mostly when the dinos were there. You know what I mean? It's whenever you would kind of leave them and talk about the locust and the kid. That was not interesting. But when the dinos were there, in fact, I was with my daughter too. She's 15. I'm like, did you like it? She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. So there's, I think, two different audiences maybe that see this movie differently. So, and that's why it did really well. So as bad as it was, it did very well.
Yep.
Speaking of watching movies, do you have a favorite movie that you've seen this year so far?
Oh, that I've seen. Well, heck yeah, y'all! Top Gun Maverick. Actually, it's so close. I love Top Gun Maverick. Seen it twice. Holds up as good the second time. We went on that the $3 day, the National Cinema Day.
Yep.
And because my wife and daughter hadn't seen it, I'm like, I am taking you to go see Top Gun Maverick. And sure as hell, y'all, it became #1. So I just did a thing where it was June, July, August, 3 months. So the last time Top Gun was #1 was around June 15th or something like that. So it's literally 3 months later that thing jumped back to #1. That's unreal. Like, what movie does that? What's the last movie you can even think of that went out of 1 and back to 1, much less 3 months later? So that was great.
Because I know people love trying to figure that out. Like, have they figured out? Was it just like a slow, like there just wasn't comparable releases? Like, what's?
No, I think the thing that movies like that and Titanic, the thing that sustained Titanic and things like that is its percentage drop off, right? It has always been minimal. Most films, when they hit that first weekend, the next week it's 50% drop. Hands down, especially if it's like, Marvel movie that makes 200, like Spider-Man or Doctor Strange, it's going to hit that 50. I think both of them had a 57% drop off, but they made a ton of money. So you can't really go, oh, that's a lot. I'm like, well, not really. I mean, it is, but it'd be worse if it opened at 30 million and then dropped off 50 after that. And then Top Gun, I don't think has just ever gotten that low. It's always been in the teens or maybe the 20s, even the 30s every week. So it's always riding that. It only dipped out of the top 5 one time.
And word of mouth, because I've heard literally nothing but praise for it. And so for people like, that were hesitant or whatever, like, all right, whatever. And then that National Cinema Day thing came along, and I'm sure people were like, all right, now's the perfect opportunity to go see it. Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So. And we actually have the world's tallest IMAX not that far from us, about 30 minutes up the road.
A little less than that.
Yeah. And it's the world's tallest IMAX. So I was like thinking maybe let's go see it in that, because I can't imagine what that's. I think it's it's like 70 plus feet tall, like and 101 feet wide, the screen. It's.
So I take it you have not then yet.
Haven't seen it because here's where my bias comes in, right?
Eddie.
I have a podcast, and on that podcast, there was a big section of the episodes that I released where I talked to a lot of ex-Scientologists.
Oh, his face. His face.
Huck, listen to me. Huck. Once you start doing your deep digging on Scientology.
Oh yeah.
You kind of realize that it's not necessarily the greatest thing that's ever been invented. So in my mind, I'm like, all right, well then that means I'm not going to support Tom Cruise, John Travolta, all these Scientologists, because when you go to their movies, part of your you're supporting.
Yeah.
Them. Yeah. That's always been my reasoning. As of late, I'm kind of I'm kind of teetering now. I'm like, maybe I'm missing some really damn good movie.
Yeah.
Just because I don't want to support a Scientologist, you know what I mean? So,
yeah, I mean, I guess if it's, and I get it, it's sort of like trying to separate people's personal life from their movie life, right? Yeah. Does that mean when Johnny Depp was in his troubled state, we go and rip all of our Johnny Depp movies and throw them in the trash can and say, screw that guy. And then, oh, damn, he just won the thing. I threw all my movies away. I need to rebuy all my Johnny Depp movies, So sometimes it's okay to remove. You have to, I think, in many cases, remove yourself. It's like Miramax, right? Harvey Weinstein was the head of Miramax. So you're going to crap on all of Quentin Tarantino stuff because he brought us Quentin Tarantino because he is the guy, or are you going to let that go and just separate it from the movies so we can still love those movies? So, but I get where you're coming from. If you're passionate about that, I fully get it. I'm just not there.
I mean, it's like I literally went down a rabbit hole where I was talking to just a bunch of people that are like ex Scientologists and like all the reasons and stuff, and they were like a lot of the stuff they were talking about was with Tom Cruise, and
well, yeah, he's the biggest one.
He's the biggest one. He's like if he was to quit Scientology, it would fall apart.
It'd be all over. Yeah.
Yep. And so without going all like off the rails here, just it put a bad taste in my mouth. So I was like, all right, no more Tom Cruise, no more John Travolta, no more Kirstie Alley, although she's not really doing anything.
Oh yeah, okay. Now you crossed the line. No more Kirstie Alley movies. You're an animal. Heartless.
But then I saw The Invisible Man with Elizabeth Moss, and I found out she's a freaking Scientologist.
See, you guys stop digging. All your movies are going to be taken from you.
And then you realize how many of them are, and it's just like, good God, like what's going on here? I don't know. It's a fun rabbit hole. I'll recommend it. Have you ever watched? It is, because there's a great A&E show with Leah Remini.
Yeah,
where she talked about leaving Scientology. It's a great documentary. And that really kind of persuaded me as well. So
look at Haley over there. What are you doing, girl?
This was way before she entered the picture. So it was like she just kind of entered, and I was like, ex-Scientology, anti-Scientology.
Talking about Funko Pops again.
And I was like, okay.
Anyways, enough Scientology. Unstoppable was the first Blu-ray from Michael. Wow, with Denzel.
Noise.
With Denzel. Yep, they're baiting you. Huck, do you have Jurassic Park 3 Funkos? If not, would you buy them? Actually, there aren't any Funkos for Jurassic Park 3.
This isn't part 3, but it is it's blue.
Yep.
I love blue.
Yeah, my daughter loved blue. I'm like, okay, if you can get one Funko, what'll it be? She's like, blue. So there it is. So,
yeah. The only 2 movies that they don't have Funko Pops for are The Lost World and Number 3. So
crime, man. Coming.
It is because The Lost World is criminally underrated, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm excited that it's a part of that Steven Spielberg box set behind you there.
Yeah, man. That's a great set.
Oh, I love it.
Excited to snag that one.
Eddie, howdy, beautiful people. Hello, Eddie.
Eddie.
Wow, Haley's making me feel old. She doesn't remember Blockbuster.
I don't remember Blockbuster.
Wow, we got to catch up on this chat.
Block who?
The JP3 live stream. Dave's never living that one down. Yeah, Dave did some stuff in that live stream. That's all I'm going to say, Huck. Go watch it.
I'm all set. I think I got to come make some dinner and plop down and watch Dave make a fool of himself. Way to go, Dave.
Family watch along.
It's a family watch along. Yep.
Nice.
Yep, exactly. Yep. Does Durant Cinema get naked during the JP3 live stream? If so, where's the link? I want to see. He doesn't get naked, but he definitely does some interesting things. That's all I'm going to say.
He hates pants.
Something like that. I don't know. Basement Blues. What's going on, Tony?
Tony, someone who knows my era.
The
Brady Bunch, Partridge Family. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's great to have you in here, Tony. Big follower and supporter of your, like, he buys everything.
Love that, Tony, man. I still say Tony is an emperor of something. Tony, I think you're the emperor of some village, something.
Lost World.
Well,
they
Haley,
pay you.
Haley means this in the nicest way possible. When you say,
what did I say?
When we were watching one of Tony's videos, you were like, I'm 100% positive Tony's not real.
Yeah, oh yeah.
There's no way he could be real and buy all this stuff.
Like
his basement is covered wall to wall.
Like, unless I were to
I know.
myself.
I always feel like at some point, Tony, you're going to get like one of those aisle shelf things like at Blockbuster. So it's like that sort of A-frame because your walls are obviously full. So now you just need that A-frame right in the middle. So that goes all the way down and you just get to walk around that, man, decorate it up. It's coming. At some point, I mean, Tony, you're going to need something, more shelves. Let's go.
And because I guess he watches a movie a day.
Yeah, Tony watches a movie a day. Yeah.
That's like, talk about being passionate about something you love.
Yeah.
Like, I aspire to be as like him as well with things I love.
Well, I don't know if he's ever revealed it, but if we ever get him on like one of these streams, that's the first question I'm asking him. What do you do for work? Like how do you afford all this? Like, I'm curious.
Yeah, there's a really good one with him, Tim, and Ken about they're buying all these things and how people react and you know the support and sometimes the crap they get from doing that sort of excessive purchase. It's really quite good. So shout out to that one.
It's just not real. It's not real.
Yeah, she's convinced Tony's not real. So Tony, prove that you're real. Come on this come on our Fans of Something Live.
But we have 2 Tonys in the house.
2 Tonys. Okay, Tony 1, Tony 2. Saying one thing 2.
Tony 1, Tony 2. Hey, James. Hey, everybody.
What's up, James?
Yes, 100% agree. Huck is the man.
Oh, see,
Yeah,
wait, hang on. Let's see. Pull that back with James there.
Boom.
Pull that there it is. Let's see if I can be half as cool as James now.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Wow, are those the same glasses?
I know, right? I saw that. I'm like, hang on. I got this sitting right here. Now I feel a fourth as cool as him.
James, I can't believe we got you to say twerk on your episode. Can't believe it.
You got to soundbite that clip. I'll use it my next.
There you go.
Which
There you go.
YouTuber said this?
Everyone's saying, hey to 20th and 21st. Yeah, we got some rock stars in here. Oh, and then Kitten Paws. Look at this comment. Bob Saget was the nicest man when I worked at the Laugh Factory. He would always give his paycheck to all the other up-and-coming comedians. Whoa, that's cool to know. That's really cool to know.
That's how dope that dude was.
Damn.
Aww.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Yeah, he's like hold on, let me get at it. He's like right up there. He's right up there with like Robin Williams in terms of like if I could bring back, you know, somebody just on an emotional level, I feel the closest to Bob, so I would bring him back. But just like on like a talent level, it's Robin all the way.
Yeah,
Robin all the way. And I know you're a big fan of Robin too.
Oh yeah, man. That guy, you know, just loving comedy so much. You know, comedy never gets like love at the Oscars, even though if you know it's so much harder to do than drama. Drama, you just got to be present, look dramatic sometimes. Like Kevin Bacon once said, well, how do you hit those moments? He goes, I just act like I'm mad. Like he just says, I just act like it, right? But for a comedian to be able to do both, it's not easy for a dramatic actor to do both, right? They're not always going to be funny. But if you get a guy like him and Jim Carrey and, you know, Adam Sandler did Uncut Gems, things like that, that they have a secondary talent that's often overlooked. And when Robin won the Academy Award for Good Will Hunting, I was beside myself. Yes, it wasn't for like a comedy thing. Like I think he should have gotten it for Good Morning Vietnam and a few other things that had a little more comedic twist to it. But just the fact that it was him, you know, he had to show the Academy, look, see, I know I didn't do comedy, but I proved to you we have those skills.
Gone again.
Right here.
Scared him off.
This is what I think he should have won at least another Oscar for. 100%.
Oh yeah.
100%.
That is wicked. That's wicked.
This is and spoiler, this is my O in the A to Z.
Yeah, I forget. I think Sue did that. Somebody else did an O. Yeah, I think it was Sue because she said it's not technically horror, but his performance is horrific. And I was like, oh, that's a good. I'll take that as a cheat. Yeah.
He is. Yeah. I don't know.
It's not. It's like
it's not Robin. Yeah.
No, he disappears. 2002. I've always said 2002 is not only Robin's best year for film. It's, I think, the greatest year for any actor to 180 an audience, because in that year alone, he has Insomnia come out. He has 1 Hour Photo. And he has a really underrated black comedy called Death to Smoochie come out.
Death to Smoochie.
Which is like a parody of children's networking television show.
Yeah. I've seen that. That's the one with Ed Norton, right?
Ed Norton, Danny DeVito directed it. Oh my
Danny
God.
DeVito, man. He was on like a lot. I forgot. Somebody showed a Blu-ray War of the Worlds and something I was watching. War of the Roses. Sorry, War of the Roses. I'm like, oh, when did that come out on Blu-ray, man? That's the one with like Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner, because they were hot from the two Romancing the Stone and Jewel of the Nile. And instead of doing another one of those, they did that movie together, and Danny DeVito directed that. I'm like, oh, I've been wanting to get my hands on one of those.
Yeah. Danny DeVito's direct. Like it always blew me away that when I found out he directed Matilda. I'm like, what?
Yeah, right.
He directed Matilda?
I knew that one.
Um,
That'd be a good trivia question, but now
Yeah,
I know the
okay.
there we
answer.
go. We ruined it. R.I.P. Bob Saget, 100%. I'd love to see Sandler in person. Yeah, I cannot wait for November. That's gonna be like I might cry. I might cry.
He's
Just
gonna
my crap.
fangirl so bad.
Oh my god. Click alone is one of my all-time favorite movies. Don't see Adam Sandler.
Because you'll kill him. Because you'll kill him.
That's right. Yeah, because we'll kill
You murderer.
Come on.
Ed. Stay away from Sandler.
The killer of comedians, Eddie.
Don't see him. Stay far away. Why is he bad? No. I think so Tony and I will take your tickets for you.
There it is. Yeah, Dave's not known for killing any comedians.
Yep. Wow, we are kind of far behind here, aren't we? What do we got here? Jeez, Mizzy. Wait,
Taking in turbo.
if Ed and Haley have a death curse, should we be going to meet them in Florida? Yeah, we're going to Halloween Horror Nights in October with Dave and Tony. So
Nice. No way. Oh, that sounds so much fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, you got out in Hollywood, so
Have you been?
have you been there?
To what now?
To Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights.
Oh, yeah. I haven't for a while, but yeah, those are so good. I love and I know Disney's here as well, but I love Universal, man. Universal's like that place where movies are made, and I can
This is
stay
for
there
you,
all day,
This is for
every
you. That's for you. Can you hear that? Can you hear
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, I'll sit on the tram just because I feel like relaxing. I'm like, I don't want to walk anymore. I'm going to go to the tram and just take the tram tour. You know, it's like an hour long. It's like the best tour, you know?
Yep.
And I've seen it over and over. I know exactly what's coming, but it's still my favorite.
Well, you have to go now because they added Nope to it. So
Oh, is Nope on there now?
yeah, the whole Jupiter's Claim set.
I better go see that movie then.
You didn't see Nope?
I haven't seen Nope yet.
Oh, love that movie.
So
Love
see
that
it.
movie.
I'm taking it. See it. Okay.
Love that movie.
I mean, I dig me some Jordan Peele, man. That Get Out was great.
Yep.
So I'll see. it.
That's probably my second favorite movie of the year so far. Do we agree on our favorite movie?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
we agree. Fall. Have you seen Fall?
Oh, the tower. No, I haven't seen that yet. I know the premise. Yeah. It's wicked, right?
Or the black phone.
For me, it's Fall over the Black Phone.
I don't know,
Over
I'm
the
teetering.
Black
Oh,
Phone.
yeah.
I'm
See, my
teetering.
second would have been Everything Everywhere All at Once with Michelle Yeoh.
Okay.
Holy hang grenade. That was so good. I thought that for me, it had Michelle Yeoh, coolest chick ever. And then martial arts, comedy, heart-tugging drama with the family stuff. I'm like, I was like bawling and then I'd laugh and I'd cry from laughing. I was on the airplane coming back from Cancun. I was just like making a mess of myself in the airplane.
I heard nothing
So-
but good things about that movie.
It was
want to see it.
Fantastic. As soon as I landed, I told Becky, my kitten paws, I'm like, I got to go buy that movie. In case the airplane cuts stuff out, because they always edit stuff for the airplane. I'm like, I got to go get that. So
If that's because I would think it is. To me, it seems right up the alley of Black Friday sale for that one.
yeah,
If it is, I'll pick it up.
snag it, baby, snag it.
I'll
It's got a short round in it from Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom.
Oh, that's cool. Well, I just saw a photo of him and Harrison reunited at D23.
That was so cool. They were like
Right?
hugging it out, and I was like, and my heart stopped. I'm like, is he in the movie? And they're just keeping it quiet. I don't think he is, but I know Shia LaBeouf is. But man, I want some Ki Kwan.
Wait.
He's great too.
Shia's in it?
I heard Shia's in it. Yeah,
Whoa, that's cool.
I mean, that's what I heard. Maybe he's not. I don't know. I haven't done a lot of digging.
that's
but-
cool. That's cool. Have you
Rumor.
seen all the Indiana Jones?
I haven't even seen any.
You haven't seen a single Indiana
Girl. Okay, we'll wait.
Oh, shame.
Can I come
shame.
over on your screen?
Oh, for
Oh
shame.
man, we gotta watch those.
I know it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
that I never want to. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Oh,
I guess.
Yeah.
man.
I'm curious which one you'll like the most, Haley, because because I know Ken from Middle, his favorite was actually Temple of Doom, which I dig. I dig that that's his favorite.
Mine
And
too.
I really have a fondness for it. For me, it's
Yep.
Raiders, because I remember seeing that like 8 times in the theater. It just blew me. It was like a perfect film, top to bottom. Pace was great. Acting was great. Choosing Harrison Ford in the role was great. So
Yeah, Yep.
That
yeah.
one's mine, So I'm curious
Yep.
which one you like. You should probably like Crystal Skull.
Um,
It's not a bad
Well, that's the
thing.
one that like everyone poops on. That's the
Oh.
one everyone poops on. And it's unfortunate because it's now officially Steven Spielberg's last Indiana Jones movie. So,
Yeah. Well, though, he's the producer on the new one, so
yeah, but I mean,
I know.
I showed it to it's on James's episode. There's a phenomenal deep fake on YouTube where somebody impersonates Steven and somebody impersonates Harrison.
Jordan.
Harrison. And it's basically Steven telling Harrison, I'm not directing Indiana Jones 5. And like the struggle of Harrison trying like he doesn't want to believe it, and it's hysterical.
Yeah, those are good.
But yeah, that's wild. And then of course Harrison getting choked up, and it's like when I watch that, I understand why he's getting choked up, because he's 80 years old and he realizes it's done. It's done.
Yeah. Well, he even said this may be it. Like, not only is Indiana Jones done, he is done as an actor.
Yeah, he's done.
And like, well, I hope it's a good swan song, because poor Sean Connery had to go out on League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I'm like, oh man,
that would have been a good trivia question. What was Sean Connery's last movie?
Yeah, and Steven tried to get him back out for Crystal Skull, but he was like, no, which is good, because I think if he'd have come out, there'd have been a different tone or different quality having the dad along, unless it was just for a throwaway scene,
Yep. What do we got here? Huck doesn't waste any ice, apparently. Good point.
Oh, sorry, my chewing ice on my thing. And the
Starbucks thing.
Yeah.
Good point. Canceling plans. See you guys. I want a Laren Funko. Heck yeah, that'd be cool. Long hair. Well, I want a Dave Funko. We all want Funkos. Damn it.
Say, I want a Dave Funko, but it's got to have like chicken nuggets in his hand and like and a Blu-ray in the other hand, right, Dave?
There you go. Along with 50 Shades. Yeah. What do we got here? Did you love? Wait, Dave, did you love for 50 Shades on your Patreon poll? Come on, you can you tell us.
What?
Okay. Vote for it. Okay, gotcha. Everyone's having fun in the chats.
Just
trying to catch it. Separate art from the separate art from the artist.
Yeah.
I struggle with it sometimes. Not to bring it back up, but like, okay, so we just watched Jeepers Creepers, right? And it's like, man, in the back of my head, I'm like, the dude who made this movie is an awful person. Like,
yeah,
like, you know all about Jeepers Creepers, right?
Yeah.
Like, terrible person. But it's like, it's an interesting idea. Can you separate the art from the artist? Can you watch a Roman Polanski movie and not think about what he's ever done with his life? Yeah, see, that's why I thought it was really weird when he was nominated a few years back. I'm like, wow, they're still embracing Roman Polanski. Like, it's weird. Yeah, like I could go on and on. I saw Jaws. Yep. Well, that's what we saw for National Cinema Day. We went to see Jaws.
Not in 3D.
Excellent.
Yeah, not in 3D. I wonder how that would be in 3D. Like, because there's not a lot of stuff about that movie that warrants 3D.
I guess it would just be, it would give you a lot of depth, like the beach and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because it's not like you're constantly, the shark is always like, it's only like 15 minutes of the shark.
Now go to Jaws 3, and now we're talking.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
What's funny is the processed 3D for this Jaws probably looks better than the garbage 3D that was on Jaws 3D.
100%. Still the best 3D I've ever seen in a theater was when James Cameron re-released Titanic back in 2012.
Mm-hmm.
Blew me away.
I missed that. I bet that was great.
It was amazing. And again, that's a movie that doesn't really warrant 3D, but it is that it's like that added just extra layer.
I can't imagine it being in 3D.
Right?
I literally cannot picture it in my brain.
There's not a lot about it, but like when I found out that when they did the 3D for that film, when you take your glasses off, half the movie is still in 2D. Versus like when you typically go see a 3D movie, the whole thing's in 3D.
Yeah.
Like James Cameron actually just did half 3D, half 2D. And I think that's maybe the recipe for success here. I don't know. Because you can imagine for someone like that wears glasses to see,
Yeah.
putting on another pair of glasses.
Oh, that's not comfortable.
That
Yeah.
is not comfortable.
And it's a 3-hour movie.
Nope. Exactly. Yep, exactly, Mizzy. Everyone's saying, hey. What, Ed? You aren't going to watch? Look who's talking anymore. I am real broke.
Tony.
Well, that's cool because I just saw that your wife and you celebrated like your 25th anniversary or something, and in the description of your post, you were like, she still hasn't, like she has no issue with me spending all this money on physical media. So
that's love, Tony. You found a keeper.
That's love.
But see, the good thing is now that you're broke, you got all these movies you can sit down and watch, baby. You're all set.
Oh, that would be cool if he has an elevator that keeps going to a secret room.
But it's like thumbprint, like or retina scan just to get down there. You know.
Basement 2, the sequel.
Hey, Huck's stole your Ray-Bans.
It is your backup pair.
What do we got here? Think Tony's house is the real only video store in existence.
Yeah, you go outside and it's like Blockbuster. I'm like, I knew it.
Oh, yeah. Yep. 100%. His creepiest. And some people would argue Insomnia is his creepiest role. I think it's 1 hour photo.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, I think 1 hour photo is pretty.
Over Insomnia?
Yeah.
And you haven't seen Insomnia. Dang it. We got to get on that. Got to get on in. Okay, so
there's a lot of things that I haven't seen.
Tonight we're watching Indiana Jones 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're watching Insomnia to round it out because that's a great capper.
Death the Smooch. I know, right, Tony? I was like, when you said Death the Smooch, I was like, wow, that's not a movie I've ever thought of since watching it.
It is Rainbow Randolph. Friends come in all sizes. That's a fact. It's true. Robin's brilliant. Oh my God. He's brilliant in Death to Smoochie. Have to rewatch 1 Hour Phone. I remember it being creepy as hell. Great performance. That's the sequel that never got made. 1 Hour Phone.
1 Hour Phone. Oh my God. The chip went out. Crap. Credits.
Or Phone Booth. Phone Booth. That's a great movie with Colin Farrell.
And Kiefer
Sutherland. Yep.
Kiefer.
DeVito is so beloved on screen, but also a great filmmaker. He produced Pulp Fiction. Danny DeVito produced Pulp Fiction.
What?
That's a hot take.
Is this news to everybody?
Can we fact
Hold
check
on.
this?
Huck's fact checking. He doesn't believe that.
I gotta add this to my trivia if that's the case. Hold on now.
Danny DeVito produced Pulp Fiction.
Okay, stars, director. Let's get to the cast, the crew. Let's see, writers. Here we go. The full cast and crew. Let's get to the. They don't put the producers at the top, which is odd. Holy hell! It's true.
Wow.
Lawrence Bender, Danny DeVito, and a smattering of other folks, including the Weinsteins. But DeVito was an executive producer.
And that's the real Danny DeVito. Like,
can we get
because
here I will click the link and I'll tell you the picture. It is the same Danny DeVito. Yep. Because when you click it, it takes you to that Danny DeVito, and that's him. It's sort of like when you hear that Mel Brooks produced The Fly. You're like, that's a Mel Brooks movie. He didn't direct it, but Brooks Film produced The Fly, which was directed by Cronenberg. Cronenberg, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's, if you look at the title, it's a Brooks film.
Wow.
So I was like, all right, sometimes they got to branch out.
Well, the reason I asked about Danny DeVito is because if you watch the credits, like the real fast credits of The Price is Right, guess who produces that?
Well,
Adam Sandler.
Oh, does he? The new one, right? With Drew Carey?
Yeah, but it's not Adam Sandler. It's another Adam Sandler.
Now, see, if that was an Adam Sandler who was also an actor, he would have to do something to his name. He would need one of those like Michael J. Fox. You got to put the J in there. That's what happens when some actors have the same name that another actor already is registered with. They put a letter somewhere in their name, or they do the full name, like Michael Clark Duncan. It's a full
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I was like, oh, that's perfect because Happy Gilmore, Price is Right, Adam Sandler. And then I clicked it and I was like, oh, wow, that sucks. This dude is named Adam Sandler, but he's really not Adam Sandler.
I bet he loves that, though. It's like, all right, yep, here it comes. What's the joke?
Oh, man. The price is wrong, bitch.
I would love Haley. I forgot to show you this. My niece sent me this because she knew I was digging the Funkos. Look at this Elvira, baby. Look at that. It's got the shiny dress. She saw this at I want to say it was like a swap meet or something. It's in perfect condition. I just love Elvira. I'm a huge Elvira fan. So she sent me that because I also, when I was at Comic-Con, I snagged the one where she was sitting on her couch because she's awesome. So yeah, those are
I love that one.
Elvira's.
You're a big Elvira fan, right?
I am.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I actually think I came across her booth at one of the conventions I went to in Orlando, and I didn't think anything of it because I never really understood what or who Elvira was.
But she's such a character.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
But
such a delight.
she's not the there's been iterations, right, of Elvira. Am I thinking of this correctly, or
She's always. You might be thinking of the
Vampire.
There's a horror character called Vampira and stuff like that. That's been, and like Ed Wood had.
That's right.
Vampira, one of those. But Elvira has only been her. Now you can say she probably took a little nod from some of those, like Morticia and Vampira and all that. She's kind of like merged all those together.
Okay.
But her story of creating and then owning Elvira outright is an absolute beautiful story. I actually got to see her once at one of the conventions, and I was editing a documentary about Elvis, and she did. Wasn't it? I think it was Viva Las Vegas. She was in a movie with Elvis. And so we interviewed her because she knew Elvis, right? And then so when I ran into her, I said, "Hey, Cassandra, that Elvis thing, the guy got sued because he didn't get any rights to any of the Elvis stuff that we used." She goes, and then she breaks character. She goes, "I wondered what happened to that." It was like such an awesome moment, So, yeah. And then she signed I have an 8x10 and it comes out every October. It only comes out on October, goes on the wall, and it says, "Cruelly yours, Elvira."
Oh, that's cool.
I love that.
That's really
And
cool.
it's like super sexy with a big pumpkin next to her, and she signed it on the pumpkin. It's awesome.
Envious.
It's great. It's my cream of the crop when it comes to autographs. Love it.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Well, then do you want to send me your John Landis autograph?
Oh, I didn't say the others sucked. I just said cream of the crop. I also got my Rocky poster signed. Yeah, I'm getting that either.
Okay.
Actually, that's probably the cream of the crop.
So, okay, this is again where we kind of, because I think you have the trivia night is great, but I actually would argue, and this might be a hot take, the best thing that Huck has ever done on his channel are your consolidations.
Are you kidding? That is so funny you say that. Because I started with that because nobody else was doing that.
Nobody.
And
I've
nobody
never seen
watched
that.
this.
I've never seen that anywhere else.
Yeah, and Michael Hubbard, the one who was here earlier, he found me because of that, and that's how we became online friends and all that stuff. Yep. And I just think it's funny. It's like I've thought about doing some again just to kind of like celebrate the old days, but it's just funny. And there's a couple of dudes that give me trash for cutting all my art, and they're like, "Oh, Huck, I can't believe you're like slicing that stuff up. You're insane, man. I'd never do that." I'm like, yeah, but first of all, it's a DVD I'm consolidating into the Blu-ray. So either I'm just going to throw away the DVD case with the art, or I can slice the art that'll fit behind it, and I can see it through the back. And it'll also remind me what the special features are on the DVD. And then I get to have that, Yeah. So, yeah, some people don't like that.
Oh, I think it's hysterical, especially when you're slicing them and you're like, should I look at the camera or should I look at
yeah, I used to have my trademark no-look slice.
It's amazing, man. Bring it back, please.
All right.
Please.
Okay, I'll do one. It's funny because I just did one. I'm like, all right, maybe I should be saving one of these. But yeah,
Honor a fans of something.
They're fun. They're fun to watch.
All right. All right.
Tony would love to go to HHN. It's amazing, Tony. If you've never been to Halloween Horror Nights, recommend. I've gone every year since 2007. So
oh wow,
every year.
Nice.
Absolutely. Like just the production value alone of the haunted houses is incredible. Like I'm not necessarily scared
because you're safe.
Right.
Yeah, but it's just like I'm taking it all in, and I'm like, people made this from scratch, and it's not going to be here forever. It's not going to be here forever. It's going to be.
It's like a pop up.
Yeah, it's incredible. And then when they get the licenses to do like the IPs and stuff, like this year when they have Halloween and they have what do they have? They have
the Black Phone,
and Freaky, and oh man, I'm excited.
Yeah,
he produces a lot of things. Loved him. Oh, as Penguin. Yeah, he's great as Penguin. That's actually one of my favorite Funko Pops I have is Danny DeVito as the Penguin from Batman Returns.
But you didn't pick up the one with him riding the duck.
Yeah, they just came out with him riding the duck.
Did they?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. I was like,
I
don't know about because it's kind of bulky, you know. It's kind of bulky.
There's also like a little penguin guy like sitting next to him in the duck. It's
you get a little bonus penguin. Yeah,
little bonus penguin.
It's fun.
Yeah, I remember when those came out. They had like the Keaton Batman and the Joker and Penguin and Catwoman. I got all those too. They're so good.
Oh, they're so good.
Dig those.
So good. Also heard DeVito directed a few scenes in Jurassic Park 3 as well. Oh,
yeah, that's fact. That's true stuff. Can't argue with fact, Dave.
Adam Sandler was a producer on Jurassic Park 3.
I think he was the voice of one of the dinos. Yeah,
right? Stop looking at me, Dino. Does Durant Cinema give his paycheck to his kingdom since he's a king, douche, loser pants? Okay, look, we get Dave haters in every single one of these streams.
0 days since last Dave.
I already know by now Joe's been blocked. Like we have our mods blocking people. But like, oh man, we were doing so good.
So good, Joe.
But I like that last part. Who lives in a chicken nugget under the sea?
That's actually a compliment.
Durant Cinema.
That's pretty funny. Dave, you should put that on a shirt. Who lives in a chicken nugget under the sea?
Durant Cinema.
Nah, he passed on that. Dave said he wouldn't do it for free. You calling me a liar, Mizzy?
He ain't calling you a truther.
Look at the heat. The heat in the comments.
Heat in the comment. DeVito in Jurassic Park 3. I want to see if Dave commented on the chicken nugget under the sea. No worries, Haley. Only seen 2. I think Indiana Jones is what he's talking about.
Oh.
Come on, Tony.
Raiders is my favorite also.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's the interesting one. Here's a trivia question with Huck supervising. What is the official name of the first Indiana Jones movie? No?
Why are you looking at me?
Because it's for you.
It's for me.
It's for you. What's the official actual name of the first Indiana Jones movie?
I don't know.
Okay, I thought you were going to say Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's just Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh.
It's only after the second, or it's from 2 on, they put Indiana Jones in the title.
See, that's what I was going to hit you with, which is, well, when are you asking her? What time frame are you asking this question?
Yeah. Wait, what is it again?
The first movie is just called Raiders of the Lost Ark.
But they rebranded the artwork to say Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark. But when the movie comes on, when you put the movie in the player and you hit it, it does not come up as Indiana Jones. It still says Raiders of the Lost Ark. I'm like, well, wait, if that's still the title, why did you change it on the cover? Boo.
Yep. Yeah. It's interesting why they did that. Like, I don't, just to kind of continuity.
Just the branding. It's like why Star Wars added A New Hope. So there was branding because now you've got Star Wars Empire, Star Wars Jedi. Oh, well, let's call the first Star Wars something. So it's got a title. So they went back and added like A New Hope. When that came out, it was never called Star Wars A New Hope. It was just Star Wars.
Star Wars, yeah.
Later on, it became A New Hope.
So it's like if you were to arrange those alphabetically, like you would have Indiana Jones, they would all be together. Would you put
and then just Raiders at the end? Yeah, that's how it would go.
No, man. It's all date sequential.
Same here, Dave and Haley. I've only seen 2 indie movies. Wow. Which 2?
Yeah, but I know Tony got one for cheap. Yeah, girl. $14.99.
But Dave didn't. He paid full price. Did you see
that? I know.
Did you see that? I was yelling at the screen. I was like, Dave, you moron. Why did you pay over? Oh, Dave. Never going to let you live that one down, Dave. Shia was in that. He could have sworn that was Danny DeVito.
Yeah, they are confused. You know, you can confuse them from time to time.
They look alike. Yeah. Caroline, can we get you swinging from Vines, Durant Cinema? Sure. I'm sure Dave would love to do that.
Yeah, of course.
32nd wedding anniversary.
Wow.
Nice, Tony. Well done.
32 years. Yes, you also get this, Tony. That is for you. 100%. Congratulations. 32 years.
Now, you know, Dave does get dressed up when he goes out hunting sometimes, so the loincloth isn't out of the question. He'll do anything for his fans. Let's go.
Dave, it's Tuesday tomorrow. That's all I'm going to say. What do we got here? the 3D on Jaws really brings the orca to life, puts everything in a
orca.
different perspective. That's good to know. That's good to know. And I would imagine that shot of when the shark jumps on the boat, when you get the mouth opening, that would look pretty kind of sweet in 3D. Laren's gonna crush me on trivia. Yeah. I'm telling you, Huck. Laren's no joke.
I want somebody to stump him on something.
Laren's no joke.
All right, done.
Thanks, man. Do something or don't. Yes, love those consolidation videos. I'm telling you, what the first one I watched was the T2 one because I love Terminator, and sold me, man. Sold. Yeah,
me. the Flash Gordon one still it has huge numbers. I'm like, what just happened? It's weird though, because like that one get like 500 views, and like all the other ones get under 100. I'm like, oh, no one gives a crap about these videos. So I just sort of stopped because I felt like they got so. It's kind of like my box office breakdown. Swear to God, that's gonna go away at some point because no one cares, no one watches it. But the few that do, I hope it does something, like gets a few extra eyes. I don't know.
Yeah,
but that's what we do is we just keep trying to put out content and see what sticks.
See what sticks.
I love that you like this video, though.
Ultimately, as long as you're doing something you love and makes you happy.
Nice.
Aw. Can we get an aw?
Aww.
Well, have you ever thought about doing like the YouTube shorts? Like those things are pretty popular. Those little shorts.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I haven't. I mean, yes and no. It's just more stuff to like work into my life. It's like, okay, I gotta do shorts and long versions, TikToks, and
I like them, but I don't like how they look on your timeline of videos when it's done because they have the gray bars on the side. They don't, because it's like a vertical video, and that's typically the only, like, you can't flip your phone.
Or you can't put a thumbnail.
Yeah, like you can't put your own thumbnail on it. So it's really annoying. They have annoying gray bars.
Oh yeah, I don't like it.
So like a lot of channels that have endless amounts of that, it's really ugly on the timeline. But whatever. Hey, mid-level.
Going on, Ken?
Oh, Ken in the chat. What's up?
Maestro.
Ken will be here 1 week from tonight. Ken will be
here. Look at that, Ken. Bring the heat, baby. I'll keep the seat warm.
He's yeah, exactly. That Ken, like that would be funny if you could like maybe get a screenshot of HUCK'S background and put that as your background.
Right, like I'll step out to get a clean plate,
Yep.
And then you can green screen yourself right in my chair.
That'd be funny. That would be funny.
Great.
Everyone's saying hey to Ken.
Then that'd be Ken's Pop Culture Cafe.
There you go. Yep, Laren already calling it. Guest number 8 in the house. Yep.
Wow.
Hi, mid-level media. Oh snap, we got a Ken. Yep, we caught a Ken. We threw out the line and we snagged a Ken. Durant's a loser.
Hey, look at that.
I don't know if he's a loser.
well, first, I guess Caroline was saying that she wanted the link to Dave's naked live stream, and now Dave's a loser.
Man, that's 2 in one stream.
Well, and yet tags it with a compliment. Yet she wants him bad. So it's like major trash talking with a little hot talk at the end.
I didn't even get that far. That's funny.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave.
Caroline, you're freaky.
Dave. Dave, Caroline wants you bad.
Look at that.
That's hysterical.
Even though clearly you're a horrible person.
That's kind of toxic, Caroline.
Who wears pants while live streaming?
Right? I know. So when you turn around to pick a movie, I'm like, wait, am I wearing pants?
I was so glad they put the original title on the latest Steelbook.
I know. I totally agree.
Yep. Oh, Caroline's back. How did she not get blocked yet?
Yeah, she said the same thing.
Durant's a loser. I think it is the same exact comment.
It was such an important message. She had to throw it out there twice. She's like, copy, paste. There it is.
Oh my God.
He's mine.
You are correct though, Ken. Jurassic Park 3 does rock. Where did we hold on. Huck, do your ranking of Jurassic films from 1 to 6. If I can put you on the spot right now.
All right, I guess. It's funny because I feel like it almost just rolls right down.
Really?
Okay. Yeah, well, probably okay. So we'll go 1, 2, 4, then 3, and then 5, 6.
5, 6.
Wow.
Okay. So you like Jurassic
first
World
two.
at number 3. Jurassic World at number 3.
Yeah, because I thought that was I mean, look, when it came out,
It's
it
a
was
solid
really
movie.
exciting. It was
It's a
super
solid
exciting.
movie. Yeah.
And it delivered what they wanted. And, you know, Chris Pratt was hot and fresh off of his Guardians and all that stuff.
It's definitely the best of the world films.
Yeah, there's a lot to like about it. And then, you know, then you got your JP3, and then the last two. And, you know, again, I can always find good stuff even in the last two, even though everybody like takes a dump on the last one.
Oh, Dominion?
So,
Dominion.
yeah, Dominion.
Dominion's easily the worst. Like,
yeah.
it's so easily the worst. Like, only because of the stakes, because of what it is.
Yeah.
You know, like if that was the second film, then okay, then sure. But
that's how you wrapped it all up. Yeah.
Exactly. And
you got the legacy characters back. It's like you had all these elements to just, it's like Star Trek 6. You get the original crew one more time and you kill it. And then they have their autographs at the end of the movie, you know, really let you feel the feels. Yeah.
Yep.
They didn't do that.
Yep. Haley has a hot take. What's your number one
let's
favorite?
hear it.
What's your favorite in the entire Jurassic franchise?
Just to confirm that I read.
It's Dominion, right?
Yes, 100%.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I remember.
100%.
My
Her favorite
it's Jurassic World.
is Jurassic World.
Yeah. No, and I see that. I can totally dig that. Because, you know, you're also younger. And I feel that that's when that came out, that was your jam. That was the new audience that it found. Like all of us old timers, we came back because we're Jurassic Park fans. But people like yourself would have probably experienced that on video, which just isn't the same. So if you got to see that, yeah, Chris Pratt, come on, he's hot, he's the dude, you know. So there's a lot of pull for, I think, Jurassic World.
Yeah, I also didn't have the nostalgia that everybody has.
Yeah. So it's just a fresh dino movie for you, right?
Yeah,
but then get this. What's your number 2?
I always mix up the titles. It's
The Lost World.
The Lost World.
Oh, number 2, the second one, yeah.
I'm just blown away at how far back Jurassic Park is.
I know.
What is it, 3 or 4?
I think it's 3.
Okay, it's number 3. Yeah, I was blown away by it.
Yeah, I mean, that person was just so magical. It finally did what no movie could do. Is it brought dinosaurs literally to life. And I remember when Spielberg, he was going to do the whole stop motion thing, Phil Tippett, Empire Strikes Back, Tauntaun stuff. But when somebody came to him and said, "Hold on, you know, we can CG those. Let me show you what we got," and that was it.
Dennis Murin over at ILM. Yep.
Yeah, those are great.
Oh no, not you two, Ken. Everyone's on the JP3.
Wow, I feel like I missed like a special night.
I'm telling you, it's like iconic, I think.
Like, I don't know if I'm just sleep deprived, but this is like nuts.
Yep. But on the same level as the original.
I think that's the joke, Missy.
Yeah. Man of Steel made me care about Superman for the first time.
Whatever, Ken.
I'll take it. Oh, for Dave from Caroline.
Oh, that's like
nothing like the
old eggplant.
That's above
eggplant
PG
emoji.
JP3 is my third favorite. Okay, all right. What for you, Ken? Is it literally just the original trilogy, 1, 2, and 3 kind of thing? Because for me, it's actually 2, 1, and then Jurassic World. I love The Lost World the best. Damn, Dave, what the heck? That's what I'm saying, Mizzy. What's going on with all this hate? Third favorite of all time, Ken. Oh wow, it's number 4 for me. Fallen Kingdom and Dominion are worse in my opinion. JP3 is just a really fun film. Oh yeah, 100%.
Talking about it.
Yeah, let's get
Noise, Mizzy. There it is.
I'm with you, Huck. Same ranking for me. Yeah, I think it could potentially be one of the more divisive franchises. Like you're gonna find people that have, you know what I mean? Like
there's a little something for everybody.
There's a little something for everybody. Like I don't think I've come across someone yet who has Fallen Kingdom as their number 1.
But there's got to be someone out there that it is. You know, like you hear this a lot of times. I hear this on like a lot of streams and stuff. People say, you know, every movie out there, it's someone's favorite film. I disagree with that so much. Like, there's no way that some of these films that are so forgettable is someone's favorite film.
Yeah, like,
I just don't believe every movie is someone's favorite film.
trying to think of a movie I absolutely loathe that could potentially be
That I love.
someone.
Like is the David Hasselhoff, Nick Fury TV movie someone's favorite movie? I just don't think so.
That's a good obscure
And
reference.
especially if you take somebody like Van Damme or Schwarzenegger or Stallone and you pick literally one of their worst films.
Like Hercules in New York. Hercules in New York.
Is Hercules in New York? Is Rhinestone? Is Replicant? Are those someone's favorite when you have a much better movie that stars those actors? It's hard to
fathom.
I feel like somebody would only say they would like them out of spite.
Out of spite.
Yeah, just to prove me wrong. Like, oh yeah. Stop or my mom will shoot's my favorite. All right then.
Yep. When the stream ends, I'm gonna go back into the YouTube studio and change the title.
Yeah.
Fans of something live. ... Oh
No,
wait, actually.
No, you have to put JP3 like.
Fans of JP3 live. With She-Huck.
She-Huck.
How many plays on your? Well, hold on. First of all, here we go. Plot twist. Huck is not your name. It's Brian.
Right.
I just blew someone's mind in the chat. I guarantee it.
Did you?
In the chat, who did I just blow your mind? Huck is not his actual name.
That's right.
It's Brian.
It's Brian Huck'S. And here's the thing: when I was starting this, you always sort of look around, see what people have, and I said, I got a great title. I'm gonna go with Brian Goes Blue. No one's got that. But Brian was out there, and there's a few other Brian titles out there, and growing up, I've always had the nickname Huck. Even my friends, a lot of my friends call me Huck. I'm like, you know what? Let's just roll with that because I think that's a little different, and I don't see that on here. So that's why it's HUCK'S Pop Culture Cafe, not Brian's something.
And it doesn't. I mean, obviously, it doesn't have the same ring, but there's a there's a playfulness to that name Huck because you don't hear it a lot.
Yeah. It's unique. Like
so,
how there's like
it's good.
A million Brians,
it's
but
good. Yeah, it's good.
who else has Huck?
And it's funny because my dad was the OG Huck. Like everybody called him Huck, and then my oldest brother gets Huck. I think my middle brother never got Huck. We call him Chud.
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 I'm not lying.
Chud's pop culture. Yep. See, exactly. Didn't know that Huck stands, or didn't know that period. Huck stands out. Don't hear that name too often.
Cool.
I'm saying. But what I was going to go with that question was, how many plays on your name have you experienced?
I don't know, plenty, I guess.
Like tonight's been hucking great.
Yeah, I even find myself doing it. I'm like, oh man, I'm just gonna huck this out the window. I'm like, did I just use my name as a verb? I'm like, I did. So I say that all the time.
Although I remember commenting on something like maybe one of your videos or one of your Instagram posts, and I said something along the line, and I was like, if he takes this and runs with it, I want credit for it. And I think I said something along the line of, "That's a heck of a Huck find. That's a heck of a Huck find."
Oh yeah,
Huck of a heckin' find.
Right? It's got a nice ring to it. Heck of a Huck find.
Heck of a huckin' find.
I think it was
or
like
you just condense it and go, it's a huck of a find, and you just mash it.
There you go. I love it. So
you can play with it all night. It's just a flexible name.
Huck is
it's
not his last name. No.
Yeah, last name's Huck'S. Also a very unique name. Every time I go somewhere, and of course I always go, "What's your name?" I'm like, Brian Huck'S. And they just look up. How's that? I'm like, it's just like it sounds. Huck'S. HUCKEBA.
Huck'S.
So spell it again. I'm like, yeah.
Who's this?
So
Costle. That's
look at that.
That's her cousin.
So that's okay. It's hilarious looking.
Talk about obscure movies to be somebody's favorite. Mike Myers, Cat in the Hat
is her favorite. Caitlin Costle's favorite. Yep, the
right?
Cat in the Hat. Can you believe that? The Cat in the Hat.
You gotta hit the sweet spot on that. Huck fan, yeah, I get that a lot. Huck fan, the Incredible Huck.
Hey, there you go, Laren. Giving some love to Caitlin. Hopefully she sticks around. She's infamous for just coming in, saying something, and leaving.
Yeah.
Drop, gone.
I'm really liking this video. Huck's the man. Oh,
yeah. See, because Michael wants me to do another consolidation video. That's what I want. All right. That's what I'm here.
And that's a cool avatar because he is standing in front of the Elvis poster right there.
Yes, I just saw that, by the way. He's been wanting me to see that. I missed it in the theater. And it's on HBO Max now. Or is it HBO? It's one of the streamings. And it was great. Austin Butler is so dang good as Elvis.
Okay, cool.
Right? Because, I mean, if you're going to play somebody that charismatic, you've got to have that same magnetism about you. You know? I mean, I know Dave wasn't available. Dave could have done it, yeah. You know? Come on, baby, hot chicken nuggets, let's go. Right?
Are you a fan of music, Huck?
Yeah, very much.
Have you seen like Rocket Man or?
Yeah, Rocket Man, Bohemian Rhapsody, all those biopics, they're great.
Are you gonna see David Bowie's coming out?
Is that the thing? Is that a biopic like these, or is that just a documentary that was done a while ago about David Bowie?
Pardon me.
Who, by the way, is my favorite solo artist of all time. So, yeah. So if that's it, whatever it ends up being, I will see it because I love Bowie. I wish it was like a biopic because I want to see that story.
Yeah. Now that you ask that, I'll double check. Interesting.
I'm just waiting. Yeah. I'm waiting. My favorite's Michael Jackson, so I'm waiting for the MJ official biopic. And the big question, and I hope they don't. I really ultimately hope they don't. Are they going to skip all the controversy of Michael Jackson's life? I really want them to maybe not dive into it, but don't just totally gloss over it. That's my issue with all the biopics. They gloss over a lot of stuff.
Yeah, some of the things. It just depends on what story you want to tell, because Michael up to his death, just that story from there to the end is its own story. That one guy who made the documentary about all the bad stuff of Michael that came out, I still haven't even seen it, but it's nothing but dragging him through the dirt. So to me, it's like, well, you know what? If you want to know that guy made that story, so I would be fine if you don't even put that in there, you know, because especially if you're telling the story about the music of his life, then it's a whole complicated. Whereas the Elvis thing, the Elvis movie, it really tried to tackle as much of his life as possible. Because like I said, I worked on that Elvis documentary. It's a 16-hour documentary. I know a lot about Elvis. So, and so nothing really surprised me because I knew all the things, but it was fun to see what they told in the 2.5 hours.
Yeah, like right now on Broadway, it's called MJ the Musical, and it's basically him getting ready for the 1993 Dangerous World Tour, which is, I mean, right before everything.
Yeah, I know.
Exploded.
I know. It's such a bummer. We never saw one of those performances.
Yep.
Not one.
So it's, it's, and I have a feeling when that movie, because it's going to come out eventually, when that movie comes out, the MJ estate is really going to have a hold of that, right?
Yeah.
So I have a feeling they're going to do that same thing where they're like, yeah, don't you dare put a single bad thing about Michael in this. And it's unfortunate because I'm someone who, again, don't dive into it like that, Leaving Neverland, but bring it up.
Like show the humanity.
Bring it up
of
because it is part of his story, whether we like it or not. It's part of his story,
right? And
I say go big or go home, kind of thing. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Great story.
What do we got here, Caitlin? I love how you guys always mention me. I feel so special. Yeah, stick around, Caitlin. Stick around.
Yeah, you might find that you'd like it.
I get a lot of looks involving my name as well. I have to repeat it every time. Yeah, Laren's pretty unique too. Laren.
I always thought it was short for something, but I guess not.
Like Lawrence.
Maybe.
He played. There you go. He played such a good part in Elvis. Yeah. Especially, are you familiar, Huck, with Austin Butler's, one of his earlier roles was on an episode of iCarly where ironically he sucked at singing.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, that's funny.
That's the funny part about it. That's the funny part about it.
And he did a lot of his own singing too, and he sounded really good.
Yeah.
Really? That's what I wanted to know was because normally they like sort of mesh the voices.
And they could have. Yeah. But I watched the end credits and they were lengthy, man, because they were listing all the songs. Like, boy, they crammed. Baz Luhrmann loves cramming music in there. And they listed a lot of the songs that I remembered in it. I'm like, oh, it says performed by Elvis. But then it also says performed by Austin Butler. You know, so I don't know, like, which was which. I won't say it because I don't want to affect you. But the ending, anyway, watch the movie. I love it. Yeah. It just pulled me out. The thing they did right at the end. I mean, just the end. It doesn't change the end, but the last button on the film just pulled me out of the movie. I was like, oh, well, that was a weird thing to do right before the end credits, but all right.
Again, yeah, I agree with you. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I think I know what you're talking about with a transition kind of thing.
Yeah. I was like,
which I thought was actually interesting. So, but it's cool to hear that you're like, okay, kind of took me out of it for a second there. Which, because I thought it would have pulled some people in that maybe didn't like the movie. And it's like, oh, okay. All right. Now I'm okay with it.
We're going to keep talking in code, guys. Okay, so Mama Dog Face to the banana patch.
Be gone. Go
Oh, Klingon. Look at that.
Yeah, exactly. Here,
So I just watched Star Trek 6. I'm quoting General Chang right now.
HUCK'S, say Jurassic Park 3 and Klingon.
I would if I could.
Yeah, exactly. Laren, never met a Laren before. Absolutely, never ever met a Laren before. Dave's dressing up as Elvis tomorrow for the hunt. Ooh,
nice.
That'd be pretty cool.
Give someone a home. We'll get it.
Hey there, Huck, caveman.
Oh, caveman. It's cake and chicken.
Yeah, that's funny. So we got Tony's movies and more, and then we got caveman movies and more.
What's
Wow, there's a lot of movies out there.
And more.
And more. Who's got more? But who's got more? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, Tony and Caveman, battle it out. Who's got more?
Yeah, the Battle of the Moors.
And then Basement Blues battle Tony to see who gets
the Tony.
The Tony.
There's too many. See, this is why Huck's great. You'll never find another Huck in this community ever.
Probably.
Steelbook Crew dresses as different Elvises and goes hunting. That'd be funny, like the different eras of Elvis.
Right? There's a lot of good eras of Elvis.
Still here.
Still here. Wow, that's a record.
That's a record.
That's a record for Caitlin.
More than 3 minutes. Wow.
My dad's name is Larry. He came up with his own name or way to name me after him. Okay, very neat. Very cool. But did he have super long hair like you, Laren?
Yes.
Let us know.
Micah says he thought the ending was great and had me. Oh, did it? Okay, cool. All right, yeah, we'll text after.
That's what I thought it was gonna do. Like I was like, because I'm not an Elvis fan personally, but I'm like, man, hardcore Elvis fans, they're probably gonna well up at this.
I mean, I get why it's really good. Like it's a nice integration. I see why,
Yep.
It just like pulled me out a little bit.
I'm assuming, Michael, you're a big Elvis fan.
Yeah, he liked it a lot. He loved it. He was really pumping it up for me to see it. So
cool.
Yeah, he like went with a crew from his office.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, nothing. I was just mumbling.
Reading comments.
Yeah.
Oh, you were asking if he's dressing up as Elvis. Sorry, I didn't catch if it was a question or a statement.
Punctuation.
I'm enjoying this. Yeah, punctuation, everybody. Come on, Caitlin. Where's the period? Guy is
guy.
Short for guy. If you remember Electric Company. One of their
Guy Smiley.
I
remember Guy Smiley.
I remember that.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Hey, you guys.
Hey, you guys.
Okay, cool. You're a big Elvis fan. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Dave's got to say, you ain't nothing but a hound dog at least. Yeah, Dave, figure something out because Elvis is the big release tomorrow, right? That's the big one tomorrow.
Yeah, I think so. Is it? Yeah.
Dave's
You gotta get that steelbook. You gotta get that steelbook.
Yeah, Dave's
kind of fallen off. I think Caroline scared him away.
Yeah, Dave, exactly. Hold on, Dave, where'd you go? What the heck?
So prominent. Now he's gone.
Yeah, bastard. He had long hair at one point, but
Caitlin, that's hilarious. There's your period. There it is, all by itself.
Wow, that's the first time we've ever got someone to say, I'm pretty sure, right? That's the first time, maybe?
Caveman's great at that. He's always reminding me to smack the. I'm like, dude, I always forget to say smack the like, hit the thing.
Yeah. Although maybe Laren did that at some point, but I feel like this is like sticking out to me from someone that I've never seen in the chat before. Smack that like button. Cool, yeah. Go ahead if you want.
I did myself just now.
Hey, I grew up on Elvis. The first music I ever remember hearing.
Aww.
Wow, man.
I think mine was probably Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, both.
Yep.
Great.
Yep. Hey, don't play your new Turtles game. Keep watching the damn show until it's over.
Interact with us.
Exactly.
Well, I like how we're in the background though.
Oh, yeah. He could at least.
At
act
first,
like
I thought it said he was playing with his new turtles, and I thought, oh, cool. What's their names?
Oh, that's the only
Now
pet I've ever owned.
Now I know what their names are.
That's the only pet I've ever owned, by the way, is a little pet turtle.
Turtles?
Little
Nice.
tiny pet.
I forget what her name was.
Oh yeah, what the heck was her name? Gracie.
Gracie.
Gracie was her name.
Oh,
How is it, Dave? Go Ninja Go.
go,
So
ninja, go, ninja, go.
all right, so this is for you, Huck.
So, how's your day going, guys? Going great, man. Sitting here, chilling out with FOS, kicking and grinning. Let's roll.
FOS, and we are not full of, by the way.
Oh, how many times have you had to say that?
Surprisingly, no one has ever said it. I realized it one time looking at the logo. I was like, wait, hold on.
Are we full of? Oh.
Oh boy, maybe we should
No.
change that.
Wait a minute. Yeah, once we start getting haters, it's gonna be.
You guys are full of, yeah. Like maybe
Oh.
actually put the text in the logo somehow. So it's just not just
Wow.
FOS, it's also that,
There you
Just
go.
to remind people, keep it cool.
Well, how did you come up with did you come up with all your stuff, or did you have someone design that for you?
No, it's all me. I always
It's
play with
good looking.
Photoshop and editing software and all that jazz. And it's so, you know how it is. Like when you sit down thinking, like, did you guys do yours as well?
Yeah, it was all Haley.
It was me.
Oh, nice, Haley. It's good. It's very catching. Like I love sort of the fat, funky, juicy letters,
Juice.
They're
That's
just,
one way to describe letters.
they are. They're very, it's like balloons, They look like
Juicy.
balloons.
Yeah, but I
little
like the
fat,
way-
juicy.
I like the way yours looks. Like, look at that.
Yeah, very.
I can't see nothing. It's just my face.
No, yeah, but hold on. Let me get Tony's.
Got to get
comment.
Tony out of here.
Out of the way.
Hold on. Tony, where are you? Get out of here.
Tony, we got to knock you out of here.
Like, I like that. Like, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, you got the blue brick in the back and everything, and you're holding and I like the logo design as well.
Yeah,
So-
that was like the text part was always part of the lighted marquee, and then I just wanted to do a little rebranding this year, and the bricks I use for my trivia, and I like the bricks so much for the trivia that I just started using it for the morning show and a couple other things, and then I just said I'm gonna kind of make that the new logo, but keep the text part because I like using the Hollywood letters. If you notice, pop culture, they're
Yeah.
the Hollywood letters.
Yep.
So I've always wanted to use those as the thing. And then to be completely separate from that, the HUCK'S and the cafe are a different font and a different color. So yeah, but I played with a lot of different things because I love sort of retro looks. So like for a while, my first logo looked like a diner because I love like diner stuff, with the thing and the lines. And then I was like, and then the original thing was like HUCK'S Cafe, and the tagline was serving up, movies and memorabilia. That's so stupid. I was like, serving it up. I'm like, now I'm like feeding people.
Yeah, my sort of idea was like I was playing with color a lot. I really wanted something like bright and eye-catching that would like really, if you saw it on the recommended, you would go like, because yellow is just a very popping color, like how you have for your like the HUCK'S Cafe. But I also wanted like the soft lilac because it's like very comfy, like come hang with us for a while, come chill. And the fact that they're like opposite ends of the color wheel.
Yeah.
It just kind of.
And plus, she goes to school for animation, so.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
I'm
Yeah, I
actually
knew some
working
artistic.
I'm working toward being a director. So.
Do it.
There we go. She goes to SCAD here in Savannah.
Scared.
I don't know
Nice.
if anyone's ever heard of that. Because it's pretty prolific, right?
Oh yeah, in the art
pretty
community
prolific.
at least.
Tony, we'll bring your comment back up here. Dave, is that the old one that has all the old arcade turtle games on one disc? No.
They have that one-up arcade now with the turtles. You can get that.
There you go.
That looks pretty fun.
I'm happy I was able to watch this live. It was enjoyable. Got to get to bed, so you all have a nice evening.
Tony, good night, Captain.
Have a good night.
Adios.
We're gonna take this to 2 hours, so we got 10 minutes.
10.
minutes.
Let's go. What else
Now.
you got?
10
You
minutes.
guys got anything? You can pick my brain too. If there's a question that's been burning
Yeah.
inside.
How about this? Let's flip the game on Huck. Send him some trivia questions.
Can we?
He's
stump
always the
Huck?
one. He's always the one asking the questions. Now we need to take the microphone and let him spin the wheel.
Put him to the test.
That would be neat. Like if you had like viewer submitted questions, test your knowledge, see how far you can get.
You know what's funny though is there's also like sounds a little egotistical, but there's a certain art when you start picking quotes and stuff. Because I've had people do this like thing where it'll just be like the line is something like, "Hey, give me that sucker," and they're like, "Ah," I'm like, "That's stupid. That's it." Like anybody can say that. Come on, and they swear that is so. It's like no. You just watched whatever quote you just told me, or that movie you've seen it 50 times, so that's a dumbass scene that you just remember. That's not a famous quote that people can remember. So no, don't give me stuff like that. And I get that all the time. You know, it's like, get off my lawn. I'm like, I don't know, Clint Eastwood from, what was it? What was it? Clint Eastwood with the car? Gran Torino. I was like, I don't know. So it's really got to it's got to be a quote that people know. Can't just be like,
It can't just be something like so absurd.
Yes, like get in the car, fool. I'm like,
at least one person has to know the answer, or at least two people have to know the answer to it besides the person asking.
Yeah.
You should do dude, where's my car?
I know. It's like, dude, where's my car? Where's your car, dude? Dude, where's your car, dude?
I wonder what movie
that would be the first one, just to give everyone a point.
That's funny.
Sometimes I do that. The first one's always like a nice, easy breezy. Everybody's got to know that.
I still give myself a pat on the back though if I get it. Easy one.
You should. You should always.
Because we do the same thing where we don't watch with the chat. We have it full screen.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how we do it.
Oh, when you do the trivia? Oh, nice.
When we watch live, we pull up full screen so we can't see the chat.
That's like cheating.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Because I tell you, once I decided that, it's different when we're doing things like this. Because it's all about even my morning show. It's just like this. The content and the questions is what helps us keep talking and come up with stuff. But when you're trying to fly through that trivia, you can't slow the game down to go read comments. That's why I let everyone play, have fun, and as they watch and they learn what the right answer is, they'll know if they were right or wrong. So I don't need to go over there and tell them they were right or wrong. It's only for the ones that are just for them. When they get those special questions, then I'll try to tell them. Sometimes I think I forget because I get caught up in the people on the show. But, I try to remember to go back and go, yes, the answer for your thing was C,
Yep.
Wow.
Thanks, Caitlin. FOS, perfect.
Perfect.
God, why am I such a backstabber douchebag?
Such a tool, Dave.
He was just born that way.
You know about that, right, Huck? How he just consistently, on anybody's stream, I'm like, you'll probably get this at some point, Huck, where someone just says Durant sucks.
Full blown.
I haven't gotten that with Dave yet, but I am getting that guy. I forget who it is now. Starts with a D. He comes on and says, "Who's Ken?" He does the "Who's Ken" thing all the time. And I'd never seen him before. So I'm like, oh, Ken's this great guy. Da, da, da. And then about halfway down, Ken's like, that dude's smoking you, bro. He knows who I am. He's on every stream. I'm like,
yep.
Oh, okay. Well, now I know that guy. And then, of course, he came the next week and said the same thing. I'm like, oh, no, you don't. I'm on you now, buddy.
Yep.
So.
Well,
but why do I do that, Dave? Why do I got to come on and call you ugly names, but then want to sleep with you afterwards?
Yeah, I don't know. You have to, because I've noticed that. Correct me if I'm wrong. You don't have mods in your chat, do you? Like moderators?
I don't. I didn't know about those until recently.
You should.
I'm like, what's with all the wrenches on people?
Yeah,
that's what those are, right?
Yep. Those are basically people that can, when that happens, they can block for you. So it's, typically people you trust, like ours are Laren, Tony, Dave. So if that pops up, or like the sex bots, when those come in.
Well, what if Dave is distracted with his turtles and the sex bots show up?
Well, then he's fired.
He's fired.
He's fired. Or as Arnold would say in True Lies, you're fired.
You're fired.
You're fired. Which I thought that was perfect when he hosted Celebrity Apprentice for that one season.
Yeah.
I thought that was perfect because he has that quote in his movie. He has that in True Lies.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Huck, the one true way to prove if you're related to Dave is if you could do a good Arnold impression.
Yeah. How does your Arnold sound?
Hang on.
Hold on. Let's pull him up.
Just slide, get down, run for the chopper. You look, you little girly man, you sit there with Dave all the time. But what about me? I got a little Donald stuck down deep inside.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Yeah, I got work on it. It is there somewhere.
Very good.
It's not deep enough to do a Stallone one, but
No, it's good. It's good.
it's good.
Wow.
I think Dave was referring to your impression right there. It's very juicy.
I'd like to think so, but I think he's talking about your lettering.
Yeah. Damn it, you
they're
caught
fat and juicy.
You simply aren't, Dave. Just haters. We all know the real Dave. Yeah, Dave's a great guy. As I scream all of that out loud in the heavy right in the middle of the night.
That's so cryptic.
Yeah,
See, now I want to know what Dave thought of my. Oh, there it is at the bottom. Okay.
Good Lord. What is
had to
going
bounce
on
out
here?
of that one.
You're moved, Missy.
Busy now. You are a douche, Dave. Oh, my God. I got the power. Look at Dave learning to moderate comments.
God.
Oh, is he commenting that he just blocked someone?
Yeah.
That's cool.
He blocked Missy's comment.
He blocked Mizzy? Oh, man. Dave, you're running with your power now. Running with.
See, you can block all the people, giving him crap. That's beautiful.
Okay. That's why I've been seeing the view sign go down, 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 down. Dave's blocking everyone.
He wants us all to win.
Okay, here we go. Here's one. Huck, what year was Escape from LA released?
Oh, well, see, now when I do that, I give you multiple choice. But Escape from LA.
Oh, he's getting technical on.
I mean, I'm usually pretty good with years, but Escape from LA, that's a good one. 87? No, wait, was that before the thing? See, now I can't remember if it was before. If it was before the thing, it would be more like 83. It's in the 80s. So I don't know. What is it? Am I close?
Wait. Escape from LA? I think that's in the 90s.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing Escape from New York. Okay, Escape from LA. Yeah, that was like a decade later.
In the 90s.
So it'd be like 96 or something would be my guess on Escape from LA.
All right.
Laren, what's the answer?
Laren, I mean, obviously we could look it up, but we'll let Laren confirm or deny.
We can't see Huck's screen, so we could be looking it up right now.
Yeah.
No, that's over here. So if I'm like this,
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Who was my first crush?
Because we asked.
J-Lo, Megan Fox, Britney Spears, or Pigeon Lady from Home Alone 2?
Pigeon Lady. Well, I mean, I know he'd be loving some Megan Fox right now, so maybe that was his first crush, and it still is.
Pigeon Lady.
Caitlin thinks Pigeon Lady.
Pigeon Lady.
Some of my bang that the hot topic's not smack that just
What?
like Chris.
Oh. Yeah, well, then you'd be smacking the like button with a lot of aggression and hate. I say smack with more like attitude and positivity. Just give one of these. Hiya!
Oh my God.
Pigeon
By the
Lady.
way, I've warmed up to the Pigeon Lady. She used to be my least favorite part of Home Alone 2.
Yeah.
I've actually warmed up to that storyline. So
You're looking for a spinoff now? You want the Pigeon Lady to have like maybe a short
Disney,
or something?
Yeah, on Disney Plus, like the prequel.
That Disney Plus short. That'd be great.
Clean up that Pigeon Lady. She's probably not too bad. Respect. Jesus.
Clean
Okay,
up
Huck.
that lady.
Here's a Smokey and the Bandit trivia question.
All right. This is all right.
What was Little Enos actor famous for before Smokey and the Bandit?
If I get the years right, wasn't he Phantom of the Paradise? And then he also wrote songs like Evergreen, which won the Oscar. So either of those two correct? Or what you were looking for?
Leave her alone.
Cheetah.
Laughing Mouse, that's great. 10 out of 10.
Right.
Good job.
10 out of 10, baby.
Yeah.
Not
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 bad.
bad, Huck. Not bad. Better than I can do.
We'll have Arnold off one night. I mean, Dave will win, but it'll be fun going at it.
Yeah. You said it.
Was it really?
Nailed it.
Look at that.
Nailed it.
It was in here somewhere.
Caitlin, there
There's
is
so
so
much
much
going
going
I
on.
missed all the Jurassic Park 3.
Oh.
Oh, no, I said it.
Oh, the landlord and Kingpin. You remember how, oh my Lord, she was fugly. But who is that? That's that, she's in the Insidious movies. What the heck is her name?
Oh, yeah, that lady. Yeah.
Yeah, that's who played the landlord and Kingpin.
Yeah. Well, she was also the one who mouth licked the dog and something about Mary. Remember that?
That's right.
Yeah, the really dark tan and the crackly skin, and she was just licking that dog in the mouth.
Yep,
Yeah,
both of those are Farley brother movies. That's why. That's why.
Yeah, they're like, go for it, lady. Kiss that dog.
Oh, nobody cares who my first crush was. Dave, I'm pretty damn sure I'm gonna go with J-Lo. Was it J-Lo?
See, I know he likes Megan, but I'll guess Britney Spears.
Okay. Songwriter, yes.
I do care, Dave. I was thinking about the whole time.
It was J-Lo, Dave, wasn't it? Tell us, Dave, please. It was your hand.
It was your hand. Damn.
You bought her CD. And then Dave, right here. Answer is Ed.
First
Oh,
crush.
thank you, Dave. I'm honored to be your first crush.
Look at that bait and switch.
That's insane. I have known Dave. It's almost like 2025 will be a 10-year. Like I've known Dave since 2015.
Oh, really? Wow.
When he had nobody as subscribers. I found
I've known Dave like since 8/15. August.
Oh man.
Dave only had his first crush 7 years ago.
Although he hasn't confirmed. Oh, okay. Just kidding. It was J-Lo. Okay. All right.
Yep. She's in almost every movie by the director. JK, it was J-Lo. There we go.
Amazing.
There it is.
Amazing.
All right.
And with that,
on that note, I think that's a great way to end.
We're going to end on a Durant dating question.
J-Lo. But no, look, like these are always the awkward part, right? It's always like, how do you end these damn things?
Yeah.
It's always tricky. Adios. Bye, Caitlin.
Adios. Bye-bye.
It's always tricky figuring out how to
payback for Dave.
A landing. But I gotta say, this was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
This was a lot of fun. The chat was out of control.
It was.
I apologize, Huck. I had no idea it was going to be that out of control.
Half the chat had nothing to do with us. That was hilarious.
Oh, guys.
And the other half was JP3.
Clearly, no one got the memo where I was like, "Hey, let's all be, let's send a lot of questions. No Jurassic Park 3 comments."
We get asked who's Dave's
and then this happens.
It's all good. We rolled with every single punch. It was delicious.
Exactly. No more JP3, Director JP3.
It's Danny DeVito.
This was a blast. See you soon. Absolutely. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, Laren. You're one of the dedicated. We appreciate you. I assume you're subscribed to Huck, but if you aren't, go do that, Laren. You're going to be very, very happy by doing that.
We expect to see you in the trivia night.
Yeah. And that'd be cool to see you on one of Huck's trivias.
Or even just in the chat, too.
Yeah. This was awesome. You guys rock.
Thanks,
Great
Dave. Thanks, Tony. Thanks, everybody. All the Tonys, all the Daves, all the Larens.
Yep. And I'm sure we'll talk again soon, Huck.
Yeah.
So let us know when this whole couples night, because we can't stop talking about it.
No.
Like we're just.
Oh yeah. So I guess we'll put it out there. So anybody watching, I am contemplating doing a couples night for the trivia. So if you're a couple out there, I'm going to be reaching out to a few of you off camera. I don't want to spoil it yet, but throw your hat in the ring if you're a couple and you know trivia. I still got to figure out how I'm going to play it, because can't have you and answering everything. Make sure Haley gets a little of that taste.
There you go.
Yeah, because I know some things.
Yeah.
Fun. Oh, thank you so much, Michael.
Aw. Yeah.
So, yep. We'll talk to you soon, Huck. This has been a lot of fun.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Needless to say, I've been kind of starstruck this whole time. Just because we watch you so much, and then to have you on our show is wow.
That's super sweet. Thank you. Oh, that's really sweet, man. What just happened? Got to roll with that. It's like
I was putting you full screen so that we could get more starstruck.
Here it is. Hey, y'all. Thanks for hanging out, man. This is a good time, man. I really had a good time.
Cool. Awesome.
You guys are fun.
Sorry for the technical issues that prevented us from getting connected earlier.
Oh, it's all good. It's just behind the curtain, bro. They don't need to know that.
Consider us fashionably late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you got to leave them wanting. If you're a minute or two late, they're like, when is it going to start? And then, they get all antsy and, You run to the
Honestly, though-
bathroom, then go get a drink.
Honestly, though, not to go off on a side tangent, when I'm watching live streams and they are like waiting for the person, I keep refreshing them because I'm like, wait, am I missing something? Like,
Yeah, I know, right? It's like you gotta learn the tricks.
all right. And look forward to, I will tag you in it, but look forward to the A through Z because we're excited to share it. And it's all because of you. So
Thank you. Look, everybody out there, do the A through Z challenge plus one numeric pick. It is a lot of fun. It will really test your desire to not pick things you love because you got to pick something else. What will you box set because you want more of it? Some people are just not doing any. Mama Blu-ray, my little rock star. I love me some Mama Blu-ray. She's
right in at the buzzer, she got that comment in.
Speaking
my
of
night is just ended like here. It was already here. Now it's that the roof just broke open and Mama Blu-ray put me outside the roof. So
Mama Blu-ray.
Oh, Mama Blu-ray, and she's
Yeah,
back
everybody
from
do
her
that.
vacation.
A through Z challenge, just a lot of fun. I know. Look at y'all, probably fresh and revitalized, ready to go.
It is a lot of fun. It's highly recommended. Just try to do it. It's challenging too.
It is.
So that'll be coming tomorrow. Thanks everybody for tuning in. And until we talk to you next time, keep
Check
being
y'all later.
fans of something.